We invite you to stay tuned right here to Channel 7 TV. Coming up next, the Calhoun City football game that was played between Calhoun City and Mount Bayou. Coming up next, right here on your community television station, W07BN. Stay with us now as we take a look at an interview that we took last Thursday.
More about his Calhoun City Wildcat football team. They're in the Division 4 2A playoff. And Coach Moore, we want to take time just to congratulate you on achieving this status so far in the goals in the playoffs. And we look forward to tomorrow night's game, and we want to talk with you just a little bit about the division playoffs and what to expect. You played Hamilton last week. If you would, just kind of highlight for our viewers what happened in that game.
Hamilton was a good football team. They were 8-2 at the time, and they came down here. They've got some kids that are being recruited, and it was a big game for us. I think we scored the first 4 times we touched the football, and that kind of put them out of, not necessarily out of reach, but it kind of shocked them in a way that they weren't used to. Hamilton had only given up 1 rushing touchdown all year, and that was to Oklahoma, who was also 11-0 at the time. And they were a good football team, but we kind of shocked them a little early, and they never did adjust back to what we were doing.
Coach Moore, you've come a long way with this year's team. Did you expect to be where you are today?
Well, we've got as probably as good of kids as I've had since I've been here. These kids won big in junior high. They went 2 years undefeated, 8-0 and 8-0, and 2 years without even being scored on. So we were looking for a lot out of them this year, maybe not quite as much as what we've achieved because there are a good many juniors on this football team. But certainly they've played to their expectations, and we've been very limited on our injuries, and that's helped us a great deal. And we're working on one of our injuries right now. Our starting back, who's only played 4 games this year as a senior, Frederick Welch, will be back healthy with us today. He gets his cast off today, and he's been practicing in his cast. So we're real excited about getting him back, and he is too, because he's missed the playoffs, and he's been a great kid for us down, through the future. Or through the past.
Let's talk a little bit about tomorrow night's game. This is a game that, as we have traveled around today, that a lot of people are anticipating, Mound Bayou. What kind of strategy have you been coaching to meet Mound Bayou tomorrow night?
Well, we've worked real hard on Mount Bayou. They're 11-0. They've played good people. They've played 4A schools. They've played 3A schools, and that's a little bit different from the Delta. And nobody has even played them close, within 25 points. They're averaging like 41 points a game, and they're a great football team. It's a game that we've got to control the tempo. They score a lot of points in a hurry, and we've got to limit that. We've got to play the type of defense that we've played in the last 3 or 4 weeks, control the ball, and just keep it out of their hands because they're dangerous with it.
Players are ready for this?
I feel like we are. We've worked real hard. We've studied films, and we've got an idea when they go to certain, situations, what they'd like to do. And, it's going to be a situation if we're going to be able to stop it or not. We might be a little outmanned. They're a big team. They're a physical team. But we're real excited about being here, and we're real excited about playing the #1 team in the state.
If you win tomorrow night, you'll play the winner of the Oklahoma-Baldwin game.
Yes, that's right.
Are both of these teams, I know you've had a chance to study Oklahoma and Baldwin. How do you feel about these teams?
Oklahoma is the better team on paper. They've got a lot of good people in them. We're pretty much equal to Oklahoma. I really feel like they're a little bit bigger than we are, but we've got better skilled people. Their receivers and running backs are young, and they've done a good job, but their linemen are mature and developed. So we are pretty much equal to them, and of course, if we win Friday night, we'll play them here, the winner of that ball game here again. And through the years, we've been pretty hard to beat here, and we love playing here for our folks.
So this is definitely an advantage for your team to play on their home field.
Oh, yes, ma'am, because Mount Bayou is a different place. It's not a place that you just kind of get intimidated by going down there. It's a place they don't lose at very much, and it's just a different place. So we're real excited about being here on our field.
Would you say Mount Bayou by far is the hardest team you'll be playing in the playoffs?
No doubt. Mount Bayou we feel strong about. We really think this is a state championship ball game. If Mount Bayou were to beat us, they play Oklahoma or Baldwin at their place, and that's not good. So, we've got a good chance. If we can get through Friday night, our chances are as good as anybody to win this whole thing.
All right, to go all the way, you would have to beat whoever the winner is in the Oklahoma-Baldwin game. Then who would you face?
Probably, from looking at the way that South has developed this year, the winner of Lake and Enterprise. And Enterprise is the defending champion, but they've been beat 2 or 3 times this year. And in the past, they've been undefeated. So they're not quite as strong as they've been.
And that game would not be played. It would be played in Clinton, right? Not anywhere around here.
No, it's at Mississippi College. It's December 2nd or 3rd at 1:30 on a Friday evening. So that would be a different atmosphere for us, a daytime game.
Well, I tell you, we're looking forward to tomorrow night's game, and we're with you all the way, and we wish you the best tomorrow night. And also, we're looking forward to coming back in a week and watching you play either Baldwin or Oklahoma.
Well, we appreciate y'all coming over here, and we're looking forward to a great game. We need a lot of fan support. Mount Bayou will bring a lot of people, a lot of pep buses and bands and singing, and it will be as big a game as ever been played on Calhoun City Field, for the simple reason the playoff games in the past have been at a neutral site, which they've done away with. So we're expecting a crowd that's unbelievable, and that will help us out a great deal.
Well, Coach Moore, we're looking forward in a few minutes to talking with some of the senior players of the Calhoun City Wildcat. In the meantime, let us emphasize we would like to invite everybody out to Calhoun City High School tomorrow night.
And we'll remind you that was an interview that we took with Coach Moore Thursday afternoon at the Calhoun City football field. We'll have another interview in just a few moments with the assistant coach, so stay with us.
Coach here at Calhoun City High School, and we'd like your comments and your views on the team up to this point in the season and also in the division playoffs.
Well, we've done real well. I tell you, we had a lot of question marks, going into the season because we lost a lot of linemen last year, starting linemen. But really the skill people, we knew they would come back and be strong, and we'd play well there. But our linemen have really been the turning point. They've come on and done real well, and we've just been real pleased, and they work hard. The whole team's worked hard, and they have a good attitude. We lost the first game to Bruce, and it was a tough game. It always is, and Bruce had a really good team, and I think we learned a lot from that game. We grew up a lot, and then we came on later on in the year and played Coffeyville, and we were down 20-6 with 8 minutes to go in the game, and we just really didn't know what we were going to do, and the boys, we kept telling them, just to persevere and to keep plugging at it, because I felt like we were better than Coffeyville, and if we got a couple of breaks, things would go our way, and sure enough, the boys never gave up, and we scored a touchdown and got within 1 touchdown, and then we ended up winning the ball game. And really, I think the Coffeyville game was a turning point in our season, because that showed us that we could come back, from a lot of points down against a really good team and come back and win the game. And from that point on, we've just gone from there.
Very few opponents I have noticed in following Calhoun City this year have been able to score against you, and y'all have raked up some tremendous points. I believe one game was as high as 70 to nothing or something like that. And I know it takes a tremendous team to be able to rake up this many points, and then the other opponents not being able to score. Is it because that these boys have played so long together?
Well, that's part of it. Plus, we play some teams that they're not the caliber of, say, a Bruce or a Coffeyville, but I tell you what, now we've got a lot of teams that play, a lot of kids that play on the second team, and they want to play. And I mean, they get beat up in practice and they work hard, and when they get in the ball game, they want to do their very best. And like Eric Walls, for instance, against I think William Sullivan, he had like 120 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns, and he's a 10th grader. And those kids, they work hard in practice, and when they get the opportunity to play, they want to do their best. Now, as far as our defense, I tell you, this team, they love to play defense. They just love the contact, and they love the challenge, and they take a lot of pride in not giving up any points. And I tell you, as a matter of fact, we've played a couple games where we had second or third team kids in, at the end of the game, and the other team was getting close to scoring, and those kids wanted to come back in because they didn't want them to score. You know, they wanted a shutout. But they really have a lot of pride in the defense. They really care about it, and I tell you, that's a big part of it. They believe in themselves.
How do you feel this defense will be against Mound Bayou tomorrow night?
Well, I tell you what, now, they rolled up a lot of points, too. I mean, the closest team, the closest that anybody's played with them is 28-8. And, of course, I think that's going to help us because they haven't really been tested. They have a good team. They run the ball as well as throw it. Now, I tell you, I've got full confidence in our secondary, our kids. We've got good speed back there, and they're smart. And we play man-to-man in the secondary, and they know that their job's going to be tough going in. But they faced some good receivers already this year, and we've had a couple of breakdowns, but overall they've done real well. And our defensive front four, they play pretty tough. We've been going over Mound Bayou's scheme all week, the things they like to do. And I feel like if we can keep from giving up the big play and letting them get their momentum going, if we can keep them frustrated, I feel like they may not score too many points.
Are you confident in your players tomorrow night?
Yeah, I really am. I feel good about it. They feel good about it. You know, we have a good team. I mean, we've kind of been the underdog a lot this year, and we didn't get any respect, you know, as far as the polls go to the end of the season, which is all right, you know, because really the end of the year is what you want to be number one at the end of the year. But we kind of stress that to the boys that, hey, you're still not getting the kind of respect you deserve. And everybody, I tell you another advantage, a lot of people are already thinking, hey, you know, they're going to beat you. You know, just get out there and do your best. If you get beat, you know, you don't have anything to be ashamed of, which works to our advantage. You know, I hope they come down here thinking that they're going to roll us up. And it's hard playing as a favorite because I tell you, I was worried about last week because everybody expected us to beat Hamilton. And that game really worried me more than this one tomorrow night. Of course, they have better athletes, you know, but I feel like we're going to match up with them pretty well.
Well, Coach, I must say I think you've gained the respect of everybody in Calhoun County because the Wildcats are the talk of the county, and I believe that the whole county as a whole is behind the game tomorrow night and throughout the playoffs. And we appreciate you talking with us.
Well, I appreciate it, and I tell you what, I wish everybody in the county would come out and support us tomorrow night because it is a county-wide.
We want to invite you to stay with us. We'll be back with more of the football game after we have some words from some of our sponsors. Stay with us.
We're talking with Wayne Coffey, one of the Calhoun City Wildcat football players. Wayne, your age and the position you play and the grade you're in.
I'm a 11th grader, and I'm
Position?
Quarterback.
Quarterback. Okay, how long have you been playing football, Wayne?
Since the 7th grade.
Okay, Wayne, let's talk a little bit about tomorrow night's game. Are you looking forward to Mound Bayou?
Yes, ma'am.
You think you're going to beat them?
Yeah, we got a good chance. We're going to get 100%.
Okay, then. Do you think Calhoun City will go all the way in this playoff division?
Yeah, we win tomorrow night. I believe we can take it off.
You believe tomorrow night will be the turning point. It'll tell the story.
We do.
Okay. You also play basketball, don't you, Wayne?
Yeah, I play point guard.
Well, I tell you what, you're just an all-around athlete, and we wish you the best in tomorrow night's game against Mound Bayou.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking with us.
You're not on the sideline.
You start. Got it.
Keep it on, man. Yeah, there we go. Cool down, Mr. Cool.
You want to come down here by free? I'll keep him straight.
Two schools are members of the Mississippi High School Activities Association and abide by the rules and regulations as set forth by the association to maintain and improve high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. These are high school athletes who are performing here tonight. They are friendly rivals as members of opposing teams. They are not enemies. This basically is the theme of interscholastic athletics, the idea of friendly competition. The visiting team in every interscholastic game is the guest of the home team. They are expected to be so regarded and so treated. The officials for tonight's game are Jerry Fryer, Danny Cross, Mike Hopper, Richard McCall, Rusty Berryhill, and Tommy Patterson. The officials are men who are assigned to administer the rules of the game according to the National Federation Football rules. Their experience and their integrity qualify them for their part in this friendly interscholastic contest. This attitude of sportsmanship should be reflected by all spectators, no matter what their personal feelings of loyalty may be to one or the other team in tonight's contest. In a few minutes, we will be giving the starting lineup of each team.
Calhoun City High School football field where the playoff for the district division is taking place, and that's between Calhoun City Wildcats and the Mount Bayou JFK Hornets. And Mitchell, it looks like a great crowd, and I've never seen so much excitement. I thought we saw it during the regular season, but when you get to a playoff, it's just a different excitement.
It really is. Excitement is in the air everywhere. Great anticipation on the part of each team. And I noticed that Mount Bayou has a big following across the way. They brought their band, and, of course, Calhoun City with all their followers and the band. And excitement was in the air. We're really looking forward to a great game here tonight.
That's right. We've noticed the wind has picked up a little. I don't know how this will affect the ball game. Maybe not enough to hurt it, but it should be a great game here tonight. Before I turn it over to Mitchell, I do want to take the opportunity to thank the sponsors who are sponsoring tonight's playoff game. Without them, it would be impossible for Channel 7 to film this game and bring it back to you. They are Sonic Drive-In in Calhoun City, Chandler's Drugstore in Calhoun City, Beasley's Insurance Agency, Calhoun City, Cagney's in Calhoun City, Kelwood Company of Calhoun City, Ball Building Supply in Calhoun City, Calhoun County Bank in Calhoun City, and the Bank of Dermer, the Video Shop, and Napa Auto Parts, the Co-op in Calhoun City, and Bruce TV Sales and Service from Bruce, and also the Calhoun City Telephone Company. So we would appreciate all the viewers who are watching the game at noon on Saturday and again at 4 o'clock on Sunday on Channel 7. If you would take the time to go by next week and thank the people who made it possible for this game to be replayed. As we explained in tonight's newscast, anytime you do a playoff game, there is a charge to Channel 7 for each time we go to a playoff game to rebroadcast it. Without the sponsors' assistance, we'd be unable to do this. So we deeply appreciate all the people who are so willing to help with playoff games. And now I'll turn it over to Mitchell.
Thank you very much, Ann. These Calhoun City Wildcats will be hosting the number 1 ranked team of the 2A classification in the Mound Bayou JFK Hornets. Wildcats earned the right to advance to this quarterfinal game by defeating Hamilton last Friday night here at Wildcat Field in the opening round of the Division IV 2A playoffs. Calhoun City won that battle against Hamilton by a score of 31-7. Mount Bayou JFK brings in 11-0 undefeated record into the playoff game. Calhoun City comes in at 10-1 with their only defeat of the year coming at the hands of the Bruce Trojans in their opening game of the season. And with me tonight helping out, we have David Barnett. He's going to be our statistician for the evening, as well as our color analyst. David, I believe you was on hand last Friday night for the game that Calhoun City defeated Hamilton at. Is that correct?
Yes, Mitchell, and thank you for your introduction. And, you know, last weekend Calhoun City come out and they scored on the first 4 possessions when they had the ball, and Hamilton really just never did get a start until later on into the game. And at halftime they come out playing a little bit better. Hamilton did, and Calhoun City by that time they were fired up and ready to play, and you know it just wasn't nothing that Hamilton could do. Calhoun City was really up for that game, and if they're up for this game as well as it was last week, we're going to really have a real good ball game on our hands here tonight.
We're currently awaiting the arrival of the Calhoun City football team onto the field. We have our team captains for each team meeting at midfield. Captains tonight for the Calhoun City Wildcats. Number 20, Michael Turner. He's a senior running back. Number 62, Chuck Brazier. He's a senior guard. Number 10, Anthony Edwards. He's a junior wide receiver. As well as number 44, Willie Dura. He's a junior and he's a tight end. Mount Bayou JFK football team already made their way onto the field, and they are across the way on the sideline. We have the Wildcat supporters lining up on each side of on the sideline here, and then onto the field in 2 lines, waiting the arrival of the Calhoun City football team onto the field.
How do you like that sign, Mitchell? Take them down. I love the Raid bug spray there.
That's interesting, I guarantee you. Momentarily, we will be going over the starting lineups with you for each team. Mount Bayou JFK brings a total of 39 players to the game. They have a breakdown of 18 seniors, 14 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 2 freshmen. Calhoun City Wildcats have a total of 29 players listed on their roster with 7 seniors, 10 juniors, 9 sophomores, and 3 freshmen. David, I believe it would be safe to say that this game tonight with the Hornets will be a much stronger contest against Calhoun City than you saw last Friday night against Hamilton.
Well, yeah, it's just like I said before, Mitchell, you know, if Mount Bayou comes out here and if they play anything like Hamilton did, you know, Calhoun City is going to beat them. There's no doubt about it. Calhoun City, I believe, is up for this game, which I'm sure Mount Bayou is too. And, you know, I don't, right now it's really too early to tell, but from just watching Mount Bayou at the sort of like a pregame show, they were, you know, looked like they got some good speed on their team over there. And we'll just have to wait and see.
I believe the winner of this game will face either Okolona or Baldwin, and they're playing each other tonight in Okolona. Is that correct?
That's right, Mitchell. And, you know, Mount Bayou beat Baldwin. No, it wasn't Baldwin. It was Belmont last week, 40-0. And I heard, you know, we was talking to a guy down there a while ago, and he said that one of Okolona's starting linebacker is out for tonight and out for the remainder of the season, so that could play a big factor in that game also.
Very definitely could. Calhoun City Wildcats have won the toss, and they have elected to receive. So the Mound Bayou JFK Hornets will be kicking off to the Wildcats of Calhoun City. Big quarterfinal game coming to you tonight as the Calhoun City Wildcats make their way onto the field. Being led by the cheerleader squad as they come to the near sideline.
At one point I want to make there, Mitchell, you know, I was watching them come onto the field, and Frederick Wilkes, number 2, he's been out with a broken thumb here for a while. And if he gets to play tonight, it's also going to be a big factor in this game.
Absolutely, no question about it. I think I read something in the paper that he was possible that he could play in this game. It was questionable, but that he might be able to participate tonight.
Well, yes, you know, like I said, I see him down on the field. He is dressed out, so maybe we will see a little bit of action tonight.
Well, now we'll have our invocation as well as our national anthem.
Lewis Memorial United Methodist Church remain standing for the national anthem, which will be played by our Calhoun City Wildcats band. Let us pray. O eternal God, our Father, we gather here this evening in the glad assurance that thou art our God, and the sure confidence that thou dost watch over us with thy tender mercies and loving care. O God, especially bless this cat this evening. O God, bless with your love and care each person here. We pray your special blessing on these two and the leaders. We ask you to bless, O God, the officials tonight as they guide the game. Especially, O God, bless each player in this contest. We trust each, O God, to your loving care and each your safekeeping, and may a spirit of fair play and good sportsmanship prevail throughout this game to stand as we gather this evening. Thank you for your blessings. Praise your holy name for your glory. In his name we pray. Amen.
Big cheer going up at the conclusion of the playing of our national anthem by the Calhoun City High School Marching Band. Now looking at the starting lineup for the Calhoun City Wildcats. Number 1, Wayne Coffey, the junior quarterback. Number 10, Anthony Edwards, junior wide receiver. Number 12, Brandon Lee, senior quarterback flanker. Number 20, Michael Turner, senior running back. 34, Roger Westmoreland, the junior running back. 44, Willie Durham, junior tight end. 55, Carl Havens, senior center. 62, Chuck Brazier is a senior. He's a guard. 64, Jeff Gray, senior tackle. 66, William Pittman, junior guard. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Wildcats is number 72, Terrell Evans. He is a sophomore and he's a tackle. Teeing the ball up for Mound Bayou is number 35 for Mound Bayou, Leighton Aldridge. He's a senior. He'll be the kicker. Deep to receive for the Wildcats is number 1, Wayne Coffey, as well as number 10, Anthony Edwards. Aldridge approaches the ball, and the game is underway. Ball goes to Wayne Coffey. He gathers it in, comes right up the middle of the field. He's got some running room now, still on his feet, finally dragged down. He brought the ball out to around the 35-yard line, his own 35. There it is, a good return by Coffey that time.
Definitely was, Mitchell. You know, they was getting some good blocks coming into this game, coming in, and there's just so much excitement in the air right now, Mitchell. I just can't really talk.
1st and 10, Calhoun City. Wayne Coffey brings his team up to the line of scrimmage using wideouts left and right. 2-man backfield set. Give goes to the first man through. Still on his feet. Breaking tackles. First down and more. That was number 34 on the carry for the Wildcats, Roger Westmoreland. Tackle in there was made by number 33, Russell Pollard, for the Hornets. 1st and 10, Wildcats. Just getting underway here with 11:32 remaining in the first quarter of play. Coffey breaks huddle and brings his team up. Wide man the far side of the field. 2-man backfield set. Calling signals. Wants to throw. Pass is caught. This is Willie Durr. Penalty marker down. Durr carries the ball to about the 33-yard line of the Hornets. We have a penalty marker on the play. We'll have to get the official ruling on the penalty here. See what transpires from there.
Well, you know, Mitchell, I think what we're going to have is probably a holding call. And they're talking right now. The referees are discussing a little bit. And they're calling one of the Mount Bayou captains up, so it is against Calhoun City.
So that will negate the good run that time by number 44, Willie Durrell. Referee talking with number 54, James Collins of the Hornets, discussing Mound Bayou's options.
Ball will be brought back to the line of scrimmage, and the penalty will be stepped off.
Looks like it's going to be a 5-yard penalty here, charged against the Wildcats. I believe that'll still be first down with 15 yards to go now.
I believe that'd be right, Mitchell.
After the penalty, the first down is 15.
Wildcats break huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. Wide man the near side of the field. Coffey still with the ball. Westmoreland with the carry. Gets up over the 50-yard line, moves the ball into Hornet territory. It's going to make up a second down situation with about 12 or 13 yards to go for the first. Clock is running. We're in the first quarter play at 0-0. 10:40 now remaining in the first quarter. Calhoun City Wildcats are hosting the JFK Mound Bayou Hornets. Coffey with a give to the first man through. He's still on his feet. Finally dragged down there. First down, Wildcats. 34, Roger Westmoreland on the carry for Calhoun City. We have an injured player down for Mound Bayou. Number 69, injured player for the Hornets. Wayne Coleman checking up on the play. He goes to the far sideline for Mound Bayou. Have a measurement here. Official timeout on the backfield to see if Calhoun City has earned the first down. David, this is awful close.
It's going to be very close, just a few inches maybe, Mitchell. It is, just about 3 inches looks like.
3rd and short here for Calhoun City. Coffee brings his team up, using no wideouts. Give goes to the first man through. Not much running room that time. I believe he got the first down.
Yeah, he's got it.
1st and 10 Wildcats. Ball will be resting in Hornet territory between the 35 and 36-yard line. Frederick Welch coming into the game now for Calhoun City as he replaces number 20, Michael Turner. 33, Rob Langston coming to the sideline as well for the Wildcats. 1st and 10, Calhoun City. Wide man the far side of the field. 2-man backfield set. Coffee with a give to number 34. Not much running room that time. It was number 34, Roger Westmoreland, on the carry for the Wildcats. He gained maybe 2 on the carry. 2nd down. We'll call it about 8 yards to go for the first. Coffee calling signals now. Wide man to the far side of the field. Coffee still with the ball. He's going to the near side. He's got some running room. He may go. This is Wayne Coffee. Touchdown, Wildcats. Wayne Coffee carrying the ball himself on the left side. Finds some running room, and he took it over for 6.
He definitely did, Mitchell. You know what? He broke that hole up. It looked like it was going to be a busted play there for a minute. And looked like he faked handoff up the middle, and then he just took it outside, and wasn't nobody there, so he ran it in.
6-0 Calhoun City. 9:06 remaining in the first quarter of play. Extra point attempt coming up here. Snap is down, kick is blocked. Extra point attempt was by number 23, Corey Vance. Extra point attempt fails, was blocked. So the score will stand. Calhoun City 6, Mound Bayou 0. 9:06 remain to be played in the first quarter of play.
While we have just a slight break in the game, we want to remind you of the sponsor. Sonic Drive-In right here in Calhoun City is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's Wildcat playoff game. They'd like to invite you to come by and eat with them during the month of November, where they're featuring the long cheese coney and an order of fries throughout the month of November for only $2.79. At Sonic Drive-In. They're located on Highway 8 East in Calhoun City. And let me make a correction, that's $2.29 throughout the month of November. You can get a long cheese coney and fries. For fast, efficient service, good food, go by and eat with them at Sonic Drive-In, Highway 8 East here in Calhoun City. Another sponsor of tonight's game is the Co-op in Calhoun City. The Co-op now features men's, ladies, boys, and girls clothing. Clothing that is seen in 17 magazine. Go by for all the latest in fashions for the holiday season. See Gail McKibben at the Calhoun County Co-op in Calhoun City.
The wind blew the football off the tee. Willie Dorr set to kick off for the Wildcats. Back deep to receive for Mound Bayou was number 8, Walter Brown, as well as number 31, Roosevelt Appleton. Wildcats set to go. Dorr approaches the ball. Kick is away. Goes down to number 8. This is Brown on return. He's got some running room there. Finally dragged out of bounds by number 1, Wayne Coffee.
Mitchell, that's exactly what I was talking about before at the opening of the game. You know, the boys look like they had some speed on them. And that boy there, he really has got some speed on him. If he ever breaks it outside, he's gone.
He brought the ball out all the way to the Mound Bayou 42, 43-yard line, where the Hornets will take over 1st and 10 now. First and 10, Mound Bayou. Give goes to the second man through. Picks up a few yards on the carry. Tackled by a host of Wildcat defenders. I believe that was number 31, Roosevelt Appleton, on the carry for the Hornets. Second down with about 6 yards to go for the first. Patrick Bell quarterbacking for the Hornets. Quick pitch goes back. Number 34. Nowhere to go. Number 34. Alaski Thompson on the carry for the Hornets. Third down now. We'll call it 6 again to go for the first. Bell rolls to his right. He's going to carry it himself, trying to come to the near sideline. Probably knocked out of bounds there by number 44, Willie Durrell. I believe he's going to get the first down. Substantial pickup on the carry. Number 5, Patrick Bell on the carry for the Hornets. It'll be 1st and 10, Mound Bayou. Ball will now be resting in Wildcat territory on about the 45-yard line. We are in the first quarter of play, 7:42 remaining. 0 Calhoun City, 0 Mound Bayou. Hornets break huddle, and Bell brings his team up. Puts a wide man to the near side of the field using the I formation backfield. 2-man set. Calling signals now. Bell wants to throw. Passes incomplete. That was intended for number 80, Eugene Weatherspoon. Anthony Edwards was the defender on the play. So that brings up a second down situation, and still 10 yards to go for the first. Roosevelt Appleton, as well as number 33, Russell Pollard, lead the game for the Hornets. Bell up under center now. Drops straight back to throw, looking. Pass is caught. Number 80, Eugene Weatherspoon, with a catch for the Hornets. Did not get the necessary yardage needed for the first down. They'll bring up a third down situation with about 4 yards to go for the first. Ball will now be resting between the 39 and 40-yard line off Calhoun City. It's 6 Calhoun City, 0 Mound Bayou. Bell up under center here. Give goes to the second man through. Lee got the first down, David.
It's going to be mighty close, Mitchell. He broke up in the middle like that, coming in through there, and it looks like he's a real good, powerful runner. I didn't get number 31, and the excitement's in the air right now, and it's really hard for anybody to concentrate on the game,
1st and 10, Mound Bayou. Bell up under center. Give goes to the first man through. He's still on his feet. He's driving for the goal line. He may go. One man to beat. Finally knocked out of bounds there. Number 12, Brandon Lee, stopping the touchdown. Substantial pickup on the carry for Mound Bayou. It'll be 1st and goal now for the Hornets. 6:39 remaining in the first quarter of play. 6 Calhoun City, 0 Mound Bayou. Patrick Bell. Give to the first man through, nowhere to go. He is tackled by a host of Wildcat defenders. They bring up a second down situation and goal to go.
Gained about a yard on the play.
34, Thompson coming into the game for the Hornets, bringing in the play from the sideline. Clock is running now with 6:05 remaining in the first quarter. Give goes to the second man through, driving for the goal line. Did not get in. Did not get in. They'll bring up the third down situation. Still goal to go. About a yard away from pay dirt here. Wildcat defense backed up against their own end zone. Bell with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Hornets. He gets that score of 5:35 remaining in the first quarter of play. 6 Mound Bayou, 6 Calhoun City.
With the touchdown, score Calhoun City 6, and the JFK Bayou 6.
Hornets will be attempting a 2-point conversion here. Bell up under center. Wants to throw. Batted away by number 44, Willie Durrell. That pass was intended for number 80, Eugene Witherspoon. Willie Durrell knocked it away, so the score will stand. Calhoun City 6, Mound Bayou 6.
Well, an exciting game here in this playoff between Calhoun City Wildcats and the Mound Bayou Hornets. Again, we'd like to remind you of some of the sponsors of tonight's game. Beasley's Insurance Agency. For all your insurance needs, go by and chat with Charles or Mike Beasley at Beasley's Insurance Agency. Whether health, auto, fire, life, whatever insurance needs you have, be sure and check with Beasley's Insurance Agency. Beasley's would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the Calhoun City coaching staff and football team for advancing to the playoffs in this division, and they wish them success throughout the rest of the playoffs. Beasley's Insurance Agents on the square in Calhoun City. Building supply. The holiday season is the time to give your home that new look. Go by and let Jimmy Ball and his staff show you all the latest in interior designs. Let them assist you with decorating your home for this holiday season. That's Ball's Building Supply, Highway 9 south of Calhoun City.
David, I believe we have an offsides call on the kickoff there. Is that correct?
That's what it looked like to me, Mitchell. This guy, he jumped off right before he kicked the ball, and they're probably going to take it back about 5 more yards and kick it again.
So, Mound Bayou will be kicking the ball now from their own 35-yard line. Back deep to receive for Calhoun City. Number 1, Wayne Coffey, as well as number 10, Anthony Edwards. 35, Aldridge set to kick off again for the Hornets. 5:35 remaining in the first quarter. 6 Calhoun City, 6 Mound Bayou. Kick goes right down the middle of the field. Number 1, Wayne Coffey, on his way back. Finally dragged down there. Gets the ball to about his own 36, 37-yard line. The Wildcats will take over from that point. 1st and 10 now. David, I believe from what we've seen so far tonight, this is going to be an explosive game on the scoreboard as well as on the field.
It definitely is. And, and all the talk that's been going around town for the last week, this game is really going to be everything that everybody thought it was going to be.
1st and 10 Wildcats. Number 1, Wayne Coffey, using a wide man to the far side of the field. 2-man backfield set. Yep, goes to the first man through. It's like Michael Turner on the carry. Get some rough, tough running yards in there. Pick up about 2 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down. We'll call it about 8 to go for the first. Clock is running now with 4:57 remaining in the first quarter. Number 28, Bruce Coffey, coming into the game as he replaces number 33, Rob Langston. Coffey using the same offensive set. Wide man to the far side of the field. Give goes the 2nd man through. Still on his feet. He may go. Nobody's going to catch him. He's going to go all the way in for the score. Roger Westmoreland. Touchdown Wildcats. They look very similar to the touchdown that Wayne Coffey scored on the left side, the first touchdown of the evening for the Wildcats earlier.
Definitely did, Mitchell. You know, like I said, he faked up the middle to his diving fullback, and then the running back come around to the outside, and the hole was open. It worked for him again.
Extra point attempt coming up here. There's a fake. Throwing into the end zone. Pass is caught. Number 12, Brandon Lee, threw the ball into the end zone. And number 44, Willie Durr, come down with it. Calhoun City gets a 2-point conversion instead of 1. Wildcats 14, Hornets 6. 4:27 remaining in the first quarter of play.
Well, as you can tell by the sound of the crowd, this is a very exciting playoff game here in Calhoun City tonight. And I'd like to say we see Bruce people here, Water Valley people here, Vardaman people here, just all over the county. And we're proud to see this crowd here tonight supporting the Calhoun City Wildcats. And speaking of supporting the Wildcats, your Napa dealer in Calhoun City is proud to be a part of the 50 million challenge census, $50 million inventory, computer tie-up for those hard-to-find parts that you're always looking for. So if you're restoring an old car or repairing your new car, be sure you chat with Carl or David Laughlin at Napa Auto Parts here in Calhoun City. They're located on Highway 9 South. Go by and see them today and tell them how much you appreciate them sponsoring tonight's playoff game. The Calhoun County Bank is proud to sponsor tonight's playoff game between Calhoun City and Mound Bayou JFK High School. Calhoun County Bank specializes in quality banking. From your checking account to providing you with the best returns on your investment, Calhoun County Bank has your best interest at heart. They are here to serve you, their valued customer, and they have 2 convenient locations to do it in. That's the Calhoun County Bank on Highway 9 north of Calhoun City and the Bank of Dermer in Dermer.
Set to kick off for the Wildcats is number 44, Roger. Willie Durr, excuse me. Thank you. Back deep to receive for the Hornets. Looks like number 8, Walter Brown, as well as number 31, Roosevelt Appleton.
Mitchell, I believe that's both Mount Bayou's 2 quickest backs back there.
Durr set to kick off for the Wildcats. Approaches the ball. Kick is away. Coming to number 8, Walter Brown on a return. He's got the speed. He's breaking across the way. Finally pushed out of bounds there. David, he ran a long way, but he didn't actually get a lot on that return.
Definitely not, Mitchell. You know, if he'd have went straight up the field, he'd have got a lot more yards, I believe. But he run like 50 yards the other way across the field.
Well, there's a wall being set up right in the middle of the field. He decided to go on the left side of the field.
Well, you know, that's probably the way it was meant to be, him go around to the left side. They probably had the wall set up on that side, and that's the way he went.
1st and 10, Mound Bayou. They'll be operating from around their own 26-yard line. Patrick Bell brings his team up to the line of scrimmage. Wide man the far side of the field, 2-man backfield set. Give goes to Appleton. Nowhere to go. It's snowed under. Number 66, William Pittman, as well as number 64, Jeff Gray.
You know, Jeff Gray was in the right position at that time, Mitchell. He was right there in the hole. There's nowhere for that running back to go, and he had to hit him.
Gray's just an outstanding defensive player.
He definitely is. You know, there's a lot of scouts around right now that's looking at him tonight.
2nd down. We'll call it about 11 to go now for the Hornets. Bell calling signals now for Mound Bayou. Wants to throw, rolls to his right. Ball is in the air. Right it away. Number 28, Bruce Coffey, came across the field to bat the ball away at the last second.
That was an outstanding play there. You know, Mitchell, he come across right at the last minute, knocked the ball away from him, and nullified a TD.
3rd down, still 11 yards to go for the Hornets. Coming into the game for Mound Bayou is number 19, Gerald Bell. 3rd down situation here. Bell wants to throw. Passes caught. And he is dragged down. Appleton on the catch for the Hornets. He was tackled there, I believe, by number 66, William Pittman. Now bring up a 4th down situation. About 11 or 12 yards to go now for Mound Bayou. Punting situation for the Hornets. And even 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play, and the clock is running.
Adrian Bell will be kicking deep to receive.
Punt is off the edge of his foot.
And his touchdown on about the 47 yards.
Down there by number 19, Gerald Bell for the Hornets. Number 88, Adrian Bell with the punt for the Hornets. I believe he shanked that one, David.
Well, Mitchell, you know, it looked like he dropped the ball a little bit too quick, and it went right off the edge of his toe like he was kicking it off a tee, and sort of like they used to say, the old drop kick, you know, and that's really what it was, and it was just a mistake he made. It was about a 25-yard punt, that's all he got to do.
First and 10, Calhoun City, operating from the Hornets' 48-yard line. Fumble on the play. Scramble for the ball. We'll have to wait and see who has recovered. Calhoun City will have possession. There'll be a big loss on that play. Lost for about 7 yards. They bring up a second down situation. We'll call it 17 to go for the first here.
You know, Mitchell, that's something Calhoun City really don't need to do right now is playing a team as the caliber of Mount Bayou is fumble and get a lot of penalties, because if it do, it's going to play a real big factor in this game.
Absolutely. Wildcats operating now from their own 45-yard line. Coffee still with the ball. Tackle after about a 2 or 3 yard pickup. Third down here with about 13, 14 to go for the first. It's 14 Calhoun City, 6 Mound Bayou. If you joined us late, we are in the first quarter of play. Clock is running with 1:26 remaining now. Timeout on the field, called by Calhoun City. I believe that's their first time out of the first half. Is that correct?
That's right, Mitchell.
With that timeout break, we're going to go to a sponsor break with Ann.
Thank you, Mitchell. An exciting game here. The Wildcats are on the move tonight in this playoff game and doing a fantastic job with the score at 14-6. Calhoun City's favorite. Another sponsor in tonight's game is the Kelwood Company in Calhoun City. They would like to commend Coach Moore's staff and the entire Wildcat football team on the 1988 season. They would also like to take this opportunity and wish them the best in the division playoff games. Kelwood and Calhoun City have been a winning team for many years. Kelwood Company in Calhoun City, a Wildcat fan. The video shop takes great pride in sponsoring this Wildcat playoff game. They also take great pride in their business. Over 1,500 movie titles to select from. They invite you to come by this winter for all your entertainment. They have a wide selection of movies and movie categories. They also have over 30 Nintendo games and players in stock. Go by and see the staff at the video shop located on Highway 9 North in Calhoun City.
Third and 13 here for the Wildcats. Coffee puts the wideouts left and right. Drops straight back to throw. Ball is in the air. It is almost caught. Number 10, Anthony Edwards, was the intended pass receiver. Ball falls incomplete. That brings up the fourth down. And again, with 13 yards to go for the first. 1:19 remaining in the first quarter of play. Punting situation for the Wildcats. David, that's the first lull we've had in this crowd so far in this game.
Definitely was, Mitchell. You know, and that ball hit him right in the hands. If he had caught that ball, it would have been a first down because he was over the first down marker.
Number 12, Brandon Lee, back to punt for the Wildcats. Gets a good snap back. Kick is away. Comes to the near sideline. Takes a Wildcat bounce, several bounces here. Finally down there by number 64, Jeff Gray. So Mound Bayou will take over from that point. First and 10 going the other way here. Ball looks to be resting just inside the 20-yard line. Hornets on 20. Patrick Bell brings his team over to the line of scrimmage. High formation backfield. Quick pitch is fumbled. Wildcats have recovered. First and 10, Calhoun City going the other way here. First and 10, Calhoun City. Coffee comes to the near sideline. He is tackled there by number 11, Harris, for the Hornets. Got to bring up a second down situation with about 5 yards to go for the first. Second 5 here for the Wildcats. We have 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and the clock is running. Coffee calling signals here. Give goes to the first man through, still on his feet. He may go. Touchdown, Wildcats. That was number 34, Roger Westmoreland, on the score for Calhoun City. David, I thought they had him stopped there momentarily, but he just kept on pumping those legs and got over for 6.
Definitely is, Mitchell. You know, and I watched him last week, and that son of a gun has got some strong legs on him, and it takes 2 or 3 guys to get him down as it is.
23, Corey Vance will be attempting the extra point here. Hold by Brandon Lee. Kick is up. No good. Wide to the left. So the score will stand. Calhoun City 20, Mound Bayou 6. And that's the end of the first quarter of play.
Well, as Mitchell just told you, it's a fantastic game, and the score is Calhoun City 20, Visitors 6. And, of course, the visitors are Mound Bayou, JFK High School. We'd also like to thank another sponsor in tonight's game, that's Cagney's of Calhoun City. Whether it's before the game, after the game, or any time, Cagney's invites you to come by, have lunch with them, or just enjoy one of the menu specials. All the people at Cagney's are pleased to serve you. And remember, Monday through Friday, they have a daily buffet lunch that can't be beat anywhere in the county. So go by and see Cagney's, located on Highway 9 South in Calhoun City. Chandler's Drugstore on the square in Calhoun City is proud to be a big supporter of all the athletics here at Calhoun City High School, but they're especially proud of the Calhoun City Wildcat football team and coaching staff for the division playoffs, for making it to the playoffs, and they would like to express their appreciation to Coach Moore and to the staff for all the fine work that they have done. Remember Chandler's Drugstore on the square in Calhoun City.
Appleton on the return. He is snowed under as he crosses the 20-yard line. I believe that was number 22, Kevin Langford, in on the tackle for the Wildcats. The Mound Bayou put in play. First and 10. Penalty marker down.
Come on now, what is that?
Penalty is called against the Wildcats.
What did Chuck do?
This penalty will be working against Calhoun City with the early indication from the referee. Hornets will put the ball in play first and 10. We'll wait and see here from what point. This is like a major penalty assessed to the Wildcats.
It was, Mitchell. Unsportsmanlike conduct on one of the guys out there. You know, the tempers are flaring a little bit now. They're showing a little bit. And this is really a rivalry team. It even goes back into basketball, you know, and it's going to get even worse before the night's over, I'm afraid.
Working from their own 42-yard line. Penalty marker down. This could be a delay of game call against the Hornets. But to wait and get the official ruling here. Offsides against Mound Bayou. They'll move the ball back 5 yards the other direction now. And through all this, it'll still be first down. Ball is now resting on their own 36, 37-yard line.
Also, Mitchell, they got to go 15 yards before they get a first down now.
First and 15, Mound Bayou. Give goes to the first man through. He is hit there and nailed. Number 20, Michael Turner on the stop for the Wildcats. No appreciable gain on the play. Second down. We'll again call it 15 yards to go for the first. Patrick Bell brings his team up to the line of scrimmage using no wideouts. Two-man backfield set, man in the slot on the right. Bell wants to throw. Pass is caught. This is number 80, Witherspoon, finally dragged down there. It'll be 1st and 10, Mound Bayou. Substantial pickup on the pass play.
Definitely was, Mitchell. You know, if they don't stop them on these passes, they're gonna make a change in this ball game pretty quick.
We are in the second quarter of play. The clock is running with 10:56 remaining. It's 20 Calhoun City, 6 Mound Bayou. Patrick Bell calling signals now. This is an end around play. It's Walter Brown, and he is caught there and hit hard. Finally downed by number 80, Chris Harcrow.
You know, and Turner there on that play, you know, he showed good pursuit and everything. And, you know, he's the smallest guy on that team out there, Mitchell, and he's really fast for being the size he is, and he just slips up on you.
Second down now with about 11 to go for the first. Ball is racing along the 45-yard line of Calhoun City. Bell calling signals now for the Hornets. Rolls to his right, wants to throw, pass is caught. Number 33 still on its feet, finally dragged down there. That was Russell Pollard on the catch for the Hornets. Up close to the first down marker. It'll be a third down situation and short for the Hornets. Patrick Bell brings his team up to the line of scrimmage. Wide outs left and right. Two-man backfield set in the I formation. Bell gets to the first man through. He got the first down.
Let's go, Junior. I hear you.
First and 10, Mound Bayou.
JFK Hornets.
Patrick Bell puts a wide out to the far side of the field and the near side. Wants to throw. Ball is in the air, it's caught. Shed's tackler still on his feet, finally knocked down there. There's number 80, Eugene Witherspoon on the catch for the Hornets. Chain game will move the chains again. He'll be 1st and 10 again. Mound Bayou marching the ball right down the field on the Wildcat.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about a while ago, Mitchell. You know, on the pass plays, if they don't contain them on this passing, it's going to be hard to hold them in the second quarter. Well, it is second quarter now, second half, rather. And it's going to make be a big factor in this ball game.
Bell, quick pitch goes back to number 31, trying to turn the corner. Still on his feet, finally dragged down there. Number 31, Roosevelt Appleton on the carry for the Hornets. Substantial pickup on the carry. Pickup of about 7 or 8. It'll be a second down situation. We'll call it 3 yards to go for the first. Timeout call by Calhoun City. I believe that's their second timeout here in the first half. They'll have one available now. I don't believe Mound Bayou has called a timeout as of yet. Is that correct, David?
No, they hadn't had a timeout yet, Mitchell, you know, but they're probably going to save theirs to the last few minutes of the half. And the way they're going right now, really, they don't need to call on timeouts. And I think Coach Moore should have called a timeout now, settle his boys down and get out here and tell them, you know, look, let's just calm down a little bit. We're ahead right now, but don't let that go to your head, and let's get out here and let's stick these boys like we're sticking in the first quarter.
We're going to go to Ann now with a sponsor break.
Thank you, Mitchell. Calhoun City Telephone Company. If you're thinking of a special gift to give that special someone for Christmas, whether it's a wife, your child, or just for yourself, be sure and go by and check with Calhoun City Telephone Company for that extra phone you might like to have. Decorator phones, the latest in technology. Go by and visit with them and let them show you all the new telephones in stock and make it a very special Christmas for someone in your household. That's Calhoun City Telephone Company on the square in Calhoun City.
Second down, about 3 yards to go here for Mound Bayou as Bell brings his team up. Wide men left and right, working with the I formation backfield. Two-man set. Bell calling signals now. Give goes to the second man through. He got the first down and more. Number 33 on the carry. Who we don't have a listing for here, or I haven't found it as of yet. Excuse me, it's number 33, Russell Pollard on the carry for the Hornets. First and goal here for Mound Bayou. Clock is running with 8:09 remaining in the half. Bell calling signals here. Give goes to the first man through, driving for the goal line. It'll be second goal again for Mound Bayou. To join us late is 20 Calhoun City, 6 Mound Bayou. We are in the second quarter of play. Clock is running with 7:50 remaining. Bell brings his team up to the line of scrimmage. He's got wideouts, 2 wideouts to the right side, 1 to the near side. Quarterback sneak, trying to get over. Touchdown, Mound Bayou. Number 5, Patrick Bell carried the ball himself. He got over for the 6. That makes it 20 Calhoun City, 12 Mound Bayou.
I may add too, Mitchell, you know, on both scores that Mountain Bayou has scored, Bell has scored both of them on a 1-yard run.
That's a good point. Two-point conversion attempt here. Bell still with the ball, wants to throw, passes incomplete. Number 12, Brandon Lee, with the coverage that time defensively. Again, score Calhoun City 20, Mountain Bayou 12. 7:29 remaining in the first half of play.
And the Hornets come to kick off to the Wildcats. 7:12 on the clock in the second quarter.
You know, Mitchell, this ball game is everything it's promised to be so far, and 20-12, it sounds like a big margin in there, but it's not. You're looking at 8 points difference in this game, and it's still anybody's ball game right now.
It's a lot of scoring being done here early, as we expected. Before when we was coming over here, we were talking about the possible points that will probably be put on the board, and we've seen that thus far tonight.
Definitely have, Mitchell. You know, it was just like last week when I watched Calhoun City play Hamilton. They scored on their first 4 possessions of the ball game, and tonight they scored on the first 2 they had, and it's really looking good right now. If Calhoun City just keep their head in this game.
Back deep to receive for the Wildcats is number 1, Wayne Coffey, as well as number 10, Anthony Edwards. Kick is away. Deep kick. Wayne Coffey decides not to come out of the end zone with it. Wisely, I would think. So the Wildcats will take over first and 10 now from their own 20-yard line. 7:28 remaining in the half. Calhoun City Wildcat offensive unit making its way onto the field. Mountain Bayou Hornet defense already set. Might mention again that the winner of tonight's game will be facing either Okolona or
Baldwin. Is the Baldwin or, yeah, because Belmont lost last week, right? It'll be Baldwin then.
Coffey. Give goes to number 34, Roger Westmoreland. He gets a first down. What looked to be a busted play turned out to about a 12-yard gainer for the Wildcats.
Mitchell, we were talking about Baldwin a while ago. You know, Coach, let's see, what was his name? Larry Gann is the coach over there now. He used to be coach over at Vardaman for a while.
I saw him on television the other day at midday.
Yeah, and he was on that night too, I believe.
Oh, it's Monday, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
First and 10, Calhoun City. We'll be operating from around their own 27-yard line. Wayne Coffey brings the team up, uses wideouts left and right, two-man backfield set. Give goes to the first man through. He picks up about 3 yards on the carry. They bring up a second down situation. We'll call it about 7. Short 7 to go for the first. 28, Bruce Coffey comes to the sidelines offensively for Calhoun City as he was replaced by number 33, Rob Langston.
Make it 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats.
Clock is running now with 6:21 remaining in the half. Coffey calling signals using the same offensive set. Give goes to the first man through. Mix up that time. No appreciable gain on the play. That bring up a third down situation. We'll call it a short 7 again to go for the first. Bruce Coffey coming in from the sideline for the Wildcats with the play.
3rd and 7 for the Wildcats.
Calhoun City breaks huddle, and Coffey brings his team up. Puts a wide man to the near side of the field. Two-man backfield set. Calling signals now. Coffey wants to throw. Pass is incomplete. Trying to go there, number 28, Bruce Coffey. Coffey could not hang on. Ball was thrown slightly behind him and a little high. So that brings up a 4th down situation. And again, about 6 or 7 yards to go for the first. Punting situation for Calhoun City.
Come on, Brandon Lee.
Number 12, Brandon Lee, will be the punter for the Wildcats. Back deep to receive. Number 31, Roosevelt Appleton.
Come on, Brandon, you ain't getting no foot into it.
Ball takes several Wildcat bounces and finally rolls out of bounds. Ball will be marked on around the 22-yard line, where Mound Bayou put in play. 1st and 10 from that point.
One of these days you're going to go back and rather than fall. It's going to be about 5 yards rather than 30. You wouldn't know nobody ever kick one of them now, would you? I'll kick you. I know I'm stable. I'm telling you ain't stable no.
Hornets break their huddle and bring a team over the line of scrimmage. Patrick Bell puts the wideouts left and right. 2 wideouts on the near side. Bell wants to throw, rolls to his right. Under pressure here, having to scramble with it. He's going to take it himself. Finally run out of bounds there. 64, Jeff Gray. Ran Bell out of bounds across the way. Pick up of a few yards on the carry. So bring up a 2nd down and about 8 to go for the first. Ball will now be resting around the 25-yard line. Mound Bayou's own 25. Bell up under center now. Wants to throw, passes in the air, is caught. Eugene Weatherspoon on the catch for the Hornets. 1st down, Mound Bayou. Move the ball out to around the 35-yard line. Mound Bayou's on 35. Excuse me, about the 37-yard line. Clock is running, 5 minutes now left in the half. 20 Calhoun City, 12 Mound Bayou. Give goes number 31, substantial pickup on the carry. 31, Roosevelt Appleton on the carry for the Hornets. He picked up about 6 yards on that carry. It'll bring a 2nd down situation. And we'll call it 4 to go for the first.
Get your big hand.
Bell puts the wide out to the far side of the field. 2-man backfield set. Give goes. First man through. He's still on his feet, driving for the goal line. Shedding would-be tacklers. Finally dragged down there. Jeffrey, that's a great run that time. Thanks, man. Friend of mine, Jeffrey Lyles, up here with him.
Just a little boy.
Be like John Madden. If you take a look at the diagram,
I tell you what.
all up on the screen there.
First and 10, Mound Bayou. Patrick Bell calling signals now for the Hornets. Bell wants to throw. Ball is in the air. It's going to be caught. Finally dragged down from behind. Again, Eugene Weatherspoon with a catch for the Hornets. He's finally tackled there with number 10, Anthony Edwards.
That's exactly what I was talking about, Mitchell, on these passes. You know, if they don't contain these guys on the outside coming out here passing, they done passed in this flat 3 times straight. And I guess it's just outrunning the defender and get behind him where he can catch the ball, and it's getting real good yardage out of it.
First and goal here for the Hornets. Quick pitch goes back to number 34. He got a hole. Touchdown, Hornets. Thompson on that carry for the Hornets. He gets over 6. That closes the gap to 2. Calhoun City 20, Mound Bayou 18. 3:39 now remaining in the first half of play.
Well, Calhoun City had them 20-6, and in this second quarter, Mound Bayou JFK has managed to put 12 points on the board to bring the score much closer, 20-18. Sonic and Calhoun City would like to say, go, Cats, go. That's what the folks at Sonic Drive-In are saying. They would also like to invite you to come by and eat with them. This month, Sonic will feature extra long cheese coney and fries, only $2.29. After Thanksgiving, look for another great treat at Sonic. Steak, sandwich, and onion rings, only $2.29. Sonic is going all the way in bringing you the best food and fastest service. So the next time you take someone out, take them to Sonic in Calhoun City, located on Highway 8 East. Any longer redecorating. The season is here to give your home that extra touch. Go by Ball's Building Supply in Calhoun City.
Pass is caught for the 2-point conversion is good. Number 80, Eugene Weatherspoon with a catch from number 5, Patrick Bell. That ties the score up. 20-20 with 3:35 remaining in the half. What a game.
Number 35, Aldridge kicking for the Hornets. Number 1, Wayne Coffey.
35, Leighton Aldridge set to kick off for Mound Bayou. Back deep to receive for Calhoun City is number 1, Wayne Coffey, as well as number 10, Anthony Edwards. If you joined us late, it's 20 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou, with 3:35 remaining in the first half. Aldridge approaches the ball. The kick is away. Line drive going right down the middle of the field. Deep kick. It's number 1, Wayne Coffey. Decides not to come out of his own end zone. For the Wildcats will start again from their own 20, 1st and 10 now. They would have thought for a while that Calhoun City might be running away with this game, but Hornets had something else in mind.
That's exactly what I was talking about earlier, Mitchell. You know, if Calhoun City, if they get down just a little bit, and they're playing a caliber team like Mount Bayou will come back and beat these boys right here on their own home field.
1st and 10 Wildcats. Coffey puts 2 wide out to the far side of the field. 1 wide man to the near side. Give goes to the first man through. This is Westmoreland. First down, Wildcats. Number 34, Roger Westmoreland with the carry. He picked up about 12 or 13 yards in that carry. Move the ball out to about the 34-yard line. Calhoun City's on 34. 1st and 10, Calhoun City. Coffee breaks, Sutherland brings his team up. Puts the wide man to the near side of the field. 2-man backfield set. Coffee with a give to the first man through. Westmoreland again. Picks up 2 or 3 yards on the carry. We'll call it 3. 2nd down, about 7 to go now for Calhoun City.
You know, Mitchell, we were talking earlier, too, about Freddie Welch on the sideline over here. He's itching to get in that ball game. And I think Coach Moore's done turned around a couple times, told him to get ready to go in. So maybe we'll see him here before the half or maybe after half.
It could definitely be a big asset to the Wildcat attack.
Definitely could. You know, if that thumb don't bother him too bad, you know, he's going to make a big factor also.
Coffee calling signals now. Still with the ball, coming to the near sideline. Finally knocked down there. Small pickup on the carry. Maybe a yard and a half. Bring up a 3rd down situation. We'll call it 5 yards to go now for the first. Ball is resting just shy of the 40-yard line. Calhoun City's on 40. Clock is running with 2:12 remaining in the first half of play. Coffee puts a wide man left and right. 2-man backfield set. Drops back to throw. Ball is in the air. He's got Dora. Ball is incomplete. Penalty marker down. 2 penalty flags on the field. I believe that's going to be some defensive pass interference.
That's more or less what you call face guard, Mitchell, because he did have his hand up in his face. He couldn't see the ball at all.
He was all over him, no question about that.
Should have been holding it, should have been Durr ran off and left him. He had to hold his jersey. That's how he caught up with him.
Yardage being marked off here against Mound Bayou. 15-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 Calhoun City. They are now in the Hornet territory. Ball will be resting on about the 46-yard line of Mound Bayou.
You know, Mitchell, if Ian had his hand up there in his face, then, you know, Mount Bayou really played it all right, because if Ian had his hand up there, he would have scored on that play.
1st and 10 Wildcats. Coffee rolls to his right, wants to throw, in trouble. Ball's in the air. Westmoreland with a catch. Finally knocked down there. Pass is ruled incomplete. Evidently, Westmoreland never had possession. So that'll bring up a 2nd down, and again, 10 yards to go for the first.
On the field. Come on, you guys, throw the ball.
2nd 10 Calhoun City. Coffee puts the wide outs left and right. 2-man backfield set. Give goes to the first man through, Westmoreland. He gets up over the 40-yard line. They bring up a 3rd down situation. We'll call it about 3 or 4 to go for the first now. Clock is running with 1:46 remaining in the half. 20 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. Coffee puts 2 wide outs to the far side of the field. 1 wide out on the near side. Give goes to Westmoreland. 1st down and more. Carries the ball out over the 35-yard line. That'll be a 1st and 10 for Calhoun City. Timeout call by Mound Bayou. I believe that's their first time out here in the first half. They'll have 2 available. I believe Calhoun City has used 1. Used 2. So they'll have 1 left. And here's Ann with a sponsor break.
Thank you, Mitchell. We would like to remind you the game tonight can be seen at Saturday, 12 noon on Channel 7, and Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock p.m. We'll have the 2nd replay of tonight's Calhoun City Wildcat, Mound Bayou JFK Hornet game. Let me give you a list of the sponsors tonight, and we'd appreciate it if you'd take the time next week to go by and tell them how much you appreciate them bringing tonight's game to you. Sonic Drive-In in Calhoun City, Chandler's Drug Store in Calhoun City, Beasley Insurance Agency, Calhoun City, Cagney's in Calhoun City, Kelwood, Calhoun City, Ball Building Supply in Calhoun City, Calhoun County Bank, Calhoun City, the Video Shop, the Napa Auto Parts, both in Calhoun City, the Calhoun County Co-op in Calhoun City, Bruce TV Sales and Service in Bruce, and the Calhoun City Telephone Company. All of these people have so graciously sponsored tonight's playoff game, and we really appreciate it, and we'd appreciate it if you let them know that. And speaking of people who are sponsoring tonight's game, we'd like to remind you to go by and see J.R. Denton at Chandler's Drug Store in Calhoun City. Chandler's Drug Store is standing behind the Wildcats all the way. Go by and see them. They're located on the square in Calhoun City.
Coffee wants to throw. Ball is in the air. It is intercepted. Number 88 with a pickoff for the Hornets. Adrian Bell with the interception for Mound Bayou. So the Hornets will take over 1st and 10, going the other way now. Ball will be resting about on their own between 26 and 27-yard line.
24, 1st and 10.
Bell brings his team up. Puts a wide man to the far side of the field. I formation, 2-man backfield set. Calling signals here. Long snap count. Bell wrote straight back to throw. Ball is in the air. It is incomplete. Trying to go there, number 8, Walter Brown. Overshot him. So they bring up a 2nd down situation. And again, 10 yards to go for a first. Clock shows 47 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Bell breaks huddle and brings his team up. Bell still with the ball. Tries to find a receiver. Pass is overthrown. Trying to go number 80, Eugene Weatherspoon. Ball falls incomplete. So that brings up the 3rd down situation. And again, with 10 yards to go for the first. To 39 seconds showing on the clock remaining in the first half of play. We're all tied up at 20 all. Calhoun City Wildcats hosting the Mound Bayou JFK Hornets. Official timeout on the field.
Time back in. Patrick Bell, and quarterback for the Hornets.
Bell using no wideouts.
3rd down.
Wants to throw, looking. Pass is almost intercepted then. The number 64, Jeff Gray. Good defensive play that time by Gray.
If he'd have caught that ball, it'd been 6 all the way, too, because there wasn't nothing but green grass in front of him.
4th down, 10 yards to go for Mound Bayou. Punting situation for the Hornets.
4th down.
34 seconds remain to be played in the first half of play. Back to receive for Calhoun City will be number 1, Wayne Coffey. Kick is away. High kick. Coffey watches it bounce. It's finally down there. Number 33, Russell Pollard. So Calhoun City will take over from that point. 1st and 10 going the other way now.
The Calhoun County Co-op in Calhoun City is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's playoff game. The Calhoun County Co-op is your fashion play center. You may not know it, but Calhoun County Co-op has men's, ladies, boys, and girls fashions. Christian Dior for little boys. Those hard to find fashions that you need for the little boys in this area. Go by Calhoun County Co-op. Talk with Gail McKibben and let her show you the latest in styles for the holiday season. Calhoun County Co-op in Calhoun City.
That was a great catch that time on the pass play by number 44, Willie Durrell. It'll be 1st and 10 again for Calhoun City. Timeout called by the Wildcats.
Get one more play off, Mitchell, before the half ends.
2 seconds showing remaining in the first half of play. It's 20 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. Ball is now resting on about the 48-yard line. Calhoun City's on 48. David, it should be interesting to see just what Coach Moore will tell his team here. Next play to run. He's out on the field discussing the next play with the offensive unit.
Well, I'm sure he's telling them, to play safe ball and try to get it, if he's probably going to try to pass it, and if his receivers are not open, just go ahead and take a dive and let's go in and with a halftime score, tied up, and come back out and see what we can do with them in the second half, pep them up a little bit, give them a good talk at halftime, and get them coming back out like it did in the first quarter. And if they'll come back out here and play like they did in the first quarter, we're going to see a real interesting ball game, and I'm sure the coach on the other side over there, he's going to tell his boys the same thing, and we still got a barn burner here tonight, Mitchell.
We expected this toward the end of the game. We didn't expect it quite so soon. Tied up at the half, almost at the half here. 2 seconds remaining. Coach Moore makes his way off the field on their sideline. Offensive unit set to go. This will be the last play of the first half. Wayne Coffey up under center now. Coffey wants to throw. Pass is caught. This is Willie Dora. Pitch goes back to Westmoreland. Still on his feet. Finally knocked out of bounds there, and that's the end of the first half of play. It's Calhoun City 20, Mound Bayou 20. Excitement's in the air. Quarterfinal matchup. We'll be back momentarily with some unofficial first half statistics. Right now, here's Ant.
The Calhoun County Bank is proud to sponsor tonight's playoff game between Calhoun City and Mound Bayou JFK. Calhoun County Bank specializes in quality banking, from your checking account to providing you with the best returns on your investments. Calhoun County Bank has your best interest at heart. Their courteous personal service shows you, their customer, how much they appreciate your business. Calhoun County Bank has 2 convenient locations, Calhoun City and the Bank of Dermer in Dermer. And now it looks like we're going to take a break and listen to the Mound Bayou JFK High School Marching Band.
Let us take this time to remind you that coming up right after the ball game today, we'll be bringing you the K4 special that we did at Calhoun Academy yesterday. We want you to stay tuned for that. That's right after the ball game here today on Channel 7.
his
Calhoun City High School marching band.
As we're being entertained here at the half by the Mound Bayou JFK Marching Band as well as the Calhoun City High School Marching Band, we would like to go over some first half unofficial statistics as being kept by David Barnett. First for the Calhoun City Wildcats, quarterback Wayne Coffey had 4 pass attempts. He had 2 completions. He threw 1 interception. As a team, the Wildcats fumbled the ball 1 time and did not lose it that time. Punter Brandon Lee had 2 punts for 35 and 43 yards. Kicker Corey Vance had 2 extra point attempts, and neither attempt was successful. Defensively for the Wildcats, Pittman had 1 fumble recovery. How the scoring came about for Calhoun City, Wayne Coffey had a touchdown on a 40-yard run. Westmoreland had a touchdown from 60 yards away. 2-point conversion, Vance to Dora was successful. And Westmoreland had a 15-yard touchdown run as well. That totaled out the total 20 points for Calhoun City. Now looking at Mound Bayou, Patrick Bell had 11 pass attempts. He had 6 completions. As a team, the Hornets fumbled the ball 1 time and lost it that time. Bell, the punter, had 2 punts for 25 and 35 yards respectively. Defensively for the Hornets, Bell had 1 pass interception. How the scoring came about for Mound Bayou, Bell on a 1-yard TD run. Bell again on from 1 yard away scored. Thompson on a 10-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion was good. Bell to Weatherspoon. And there you have the total 20 points for Mound Bayou. We are at the half. The score is 20 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. Looking now at some major college university schedules in the state of Mississippi and where they're playing tomorrow, the 19th. The Ole Miss Rebels have an open date. They will not play. Mississippi State Bulldogs will play at Tulane, and that game is scheduled for a 3 p.m. kickoff. The Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles closed out their season last Saturday in a game against Louisiana Tech. David, your thoughts about the first half now?
Well, Mitchell, you know, it's really hard to say. Calhoun City come out in the first quarter and they scored on the first 2 possessions, and then Mount Bayou turned around and they scored twice. on 2 one-yard runs by Bayou. And that was the score, say 20-12. Brought scored 20-12. Calhoun City scored, on Westmoreland on a pretty long run, about a 35-yard run, I believe. And if Calhoun City can come back out here and play the ball that they played in the first quarter, I believe they can beat Mount Bayou. Mount Bayou has really picked up here in the second quarter. They picked up playing a little bit, and I believe they're gonna come back out here and they're gonna be ready to play some ball as well as Calhoun City too. And it's still, it's too close to call right now. And
William Morgan down on the field with a camera, as well as Freddie Lindsay up here filming from the stands. So we have 2 cameras going tonight.
One of the upbacks to receive, and Willie Dora will be kicking.
Willie Dorr taking the ball up for Calhoun City.
Adrian Bell, the other upback. Dura prepares to kick. Deep to receive for Appleton and
Dorr approaches the ball. Second half is underway.
will be fielded by
Kick goes to number 31, Roosevelt Appleton. Coming right out the middle of the field. He got some run. Fumbles the ball. I believe the Wildcats have recovered. We'll have to wait and see an indication from the official.
the referees will indicate who has possession.
City got the ball. Give it to him.
Big pile up there. No indication as of yet from the officials. Calhoun City will have possession. First and 10, Calhoun City. Just underway with the second half here. We're all tied up at 20 apiece. Ball be resting along the 40-yard line of Mound Bayou. First and 10, Calhoun City. Ball is resting between the 39 and 40-yard line of Mound Bayou. Crowd is alive. Coffee gives to the first man through. Short yardage pickup that time by number 34, Roger Westmoreland. Second down, we'll call it 8 yards to go for the first.
You can also bet, too, Mitchell, that Mount Bayou is going to come back out here in this second half, and they're really going to be looking at Westmoreland because he's really broken a lot of plays. And I think, in the middle, Westmoreland has gained more yards up the middle than he has on the outside, and they're really going to be watching him coming up the middle.
Second down, 8 yards to go for the first. Coffee, wide outs left and right. Give goes to the first man through, Michael Turner. Substantial pickup on that carry. That will bring up a third down situation with about 3 yards to go for the first. Randall Kelly coming into the game defensively for the Hornets. Coffee gives to the first man through, nowhere to go. 34, Roger Westmoreland on the carry for the Wildcats. No appreciable gain on the play. That will bring up a fourth down situation.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Westmoreland trying to go up the center again, and they really, I'm sure the coach went back in there and told him, said, look, this number 34, you got a key on him coming up through the center on you. And that right there just showed exactly what I was talking about. He tried up the middle, he didn't go anywhere.
Bruce Coffey comes into the game as he replaces number 33, Rob Langston. Calhoun City has elected to go for it here on fourth down and about 3. Coffey wants to throw. Ball is in the air. It is caught. Touchdown, Wildcat. Number 10, Anthony Edwards on the receiving end of that touchdown pass. Wildcats get the score with 9:41 remaining in the third quarter. 26, Calhoun City, 20, Mound Bayou. Extra point attempt coming up here. And number 23, Corey Vance. Brandon Lee with the hold. Snap is down, kick is up, it's blocked. Extra point attempt will not be successful. So the score will stand, Calhoun City 26, Mound Bayou 20.
You know, Mitchell, I don't think Mount Bayou was even looking for that play then. They thought maybe they were going to try to run up the middle again with Westmoreland. That's what I was talking about. If they key on him a little bit, then that's going to give the receivers time to get open and Coffee to pass the ball over the middle to them. If they key too much on Westmoreland, like I said, you know, that's going to leave the receivers open.
I agree. I feel that the Hornets were expecting running play at that time, and Calhoun City just surprised them with the pass play. Teeing the ball up for the Wildcats once again is number 44, Willie Durrell. Back deep to receive for the Hornets is number 31, Roosevelt Appleton, as well as number 8, Walter Brown. Gore approaches the ball. Kick is away. Go number 8. Brown on the return for the Hornets. He's snowed under. Don't believe he made it to the 20-yard line. About the 18. Excitement's in the air. Fans are alive. It'll be 1st and 10, Mound Bayou, operating from their own 18-yard line. Number 5, Patrick Bell brings his team up. Puts 2 wideouts on the near side. 2-man backfield set. Bell calling signals now. Give goes to the first man through. 33 trying to turn the corner. Cannot go. Did manage to pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the carry, however. Here's Russell Pollard on the carry for the Hornets. 2nd down and 6 now for Mound Bayou. Clock is running. We're in the 3rd quarter. 8:56 remaining now. Patrick Bell calling signals for the Hornets. Handoff goes to the first man through. Not much running room that time. 34, Thompson on the carry for the Hornets. And we'll bring up a 3rd down situation with about a long 4 to go for the first. Hornets break huddle, and Patrick Bell brings his team up. Wide outs left and right, 2-man backfield set. Bell wants to throw. Pass is caught, intercepted, caught. Could not tell momentarily who had possession. Finally, number 80, Eugene Witherspoon, came up with the ball. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mound Bayou.
You know, Mitchell, really, Mount Bayou, that's the only way they've really got any yardage on Calhoun City tonight was passing the ball over the middle like that. And if they can contain that, you know, I don't think Mount Bayou can really run on them. I may be wrong, but we'll just have to wait and see.
It remains to be seen. 1st and 10, Mound Bayou. Ballers resting on about their own 34-yard line. Bell up under center now. 2 wideouts to the near side. I formation backfield. Give goes to number 34. Not much running room for Thompson. He's stacked up there by a host of Wildcat defenders. 2nd down. About 9 yards to go for the first. Ball is racing down directly on Mound Bayou's own 35-yard line. Patrick Bell wants to throw. Ball is caught. This is Eugene Witherspoon. He's going to be shy of the 1st down, however. It'll bring up a 3rd down situation. We'll call it about 2 yards to go for the first. Patrick Bell up under center now. Wide man to the near side of the field. I formation backfield. Give goes. They've got plenty of running room. Down the field, finally dragged down from behind. 31, Roosevelt Appleton on that carry for the Hornets.
All right, Mitchell, there you are. Right there is what I was talking about a while ago, you know, them not being able to run the ball, which they did run the ball in, but Calhoun City was also looking for that pass over the middle again because that's the only way they really moved the ball on them. And once they open that hole up for that running back to go through there, the speed he's got, he's going to gain, 10, 15 yards every carry.
1st and 10 Hornets operating from inside the Calhoun City 40. Quick pitch goes back to number 31 Appleton. Trips down. Cannot go. The 66 William Pittman was there to make sure he did not go any further. Did manage to pick up a couple of yards on the carry. That'll bring up a 2nd down situation and about 8 yards to go for the 1st.
Mitchell, I believe this is one of the best ball games that we've covered this year, and which it should be, it being in the state playoffs and everything. And I'm really enjoying it myself.
No question about it. This is quality high school football play. Bell wants to throw, passes, intercepted. This is Anthony Edwards on return for the Wildcats. Finally knocked out of bounds there. David has a big interception on the part of number 10, Anthony Edwards.
Definitely was, Mitchell, and Edwards, he was in the right place at the right time, and that's what you call back in the pro leagues where they're talking every Sunday, about the tip rule, the tip play. All right, he tipped the ball up, Edwards was there, and the ball just fell in his hands, and, he turned it up and tried to go the other way with it.
That killed the Hornet drive this time. 26 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. Coffee calling signals now for the Wildcats. Give goes to Michael Turner, still on his feet. 1st down and more. Great run that time on number 20, Michael Turner.
We really haven't seen much out of Turner tonight, because last week he really run over all the competition here against Hamilton. And I feel like that Mount Bayou, they had a scout here last week looking at the game, and they were really keying on him at the first part of the game. But now they've started keying on Westmoreland, and that's going to leave this other guy to go up the center.
Calhoun City now will be operating from Mount Bayou territory on about the 44-yard line. Coffee gives to Westmoreland. He's got some running room across the way. I believe he got the 1st down. Substantial pickup on that carry. And number 34, Roger Westmoreland.
Mitchell, the game tonight, these backs on both teams, you got to give these guys credit because both of them got exceptionally good speed on both sides of the field. And you look at the line's got to open that hole up for them to run through there. And I believe both of them are doing real well tonight.
And a yard to go.
Did not get the 1st down on the previous carry. As I prematurely stated, it'll be 2nd and less than 1. Coffee gives to Michael Turner, still on his feet. He may go. Touchdown, Wildcats. Number 20, Michael Turner, breaks it open in the middle and gets 6 more points on the board for Calhoun City. Crowd is alive. Injured player down on the part of Mound Bayou. We have an official timeout on the field. 32 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. 5:08 remaining to be played in the 3rd quarter of play.
Mitchell, that's exactly what I was talking about with the speed on these guys. If they ever break through that line and get in that secondary, it's going to be hard to stop either side of this thing. Well, you got Westmoreland and Turner, either one. If either one of them get in the secondary and can get by just a little bit, they're going to outrun these guys.
No question about it. Calhoun City has tremendous speed.
Walter Brown, number 8, is up, able to go off the field. Give him a hand.
Walter Brown was the injured player for Mound Bayou. He's now going off the field on his own power.
And Mitchell, we were talking, on the way coming over here that Mount Bayou, the closest team that's got to them was 25 points, and Calhoun City's already scored 32 on them, so that's saying a lot for these guys.
Absolutely.
Turner with a touchdown for the
Wildcats playing an exceptionally emotional game here tonight. State playoff quarterfinal game. Corey Vance will be attempting the extra point here. Hold by Brandon Lee. Hold is down, kick is up. Good. That'll make it 33 Calhoun City. 20 Mound Bayou with 5:08 remaining to be played in the 3rd quarter.
Well, the crowd is really into this game here tonight, and a good game it is here at Calhoun City. Your Napa dealer in Calhoun City is proud to be a part of tonight's game, playoff game, and they're proud to be sponsoring it for the Calhoun City Wildcats. Your Napa dealer has the 50 million Challenger census, $50 million in inventory, computer tie-ups for those hard-to-find parts, also for import parts. So if you're restoring an old car or if you're repairing your present car and you cannot find the parts you need, then you haven't tried Napa right here in Calhoun City. Napa, they invite you to be sure and watch for their big year-end clearance sale on their tires. You make the best deal on those tires, and you'll find your best deal at Napa Auto Parts, located on Highway 9 South in Calhoun City. Go by and see Carl or David Laughlin today. Napa, they invite you to be sure and watch for their big year-end clearance sale on their tires. You make the best deal on those tires, and you'll find your best deal at Napa Auto Parts, located on Highway 9 South in Calhoun City. Go by and see Carl or David Laughlin today.
Kick comes down and goes.
Could be a touchback as number 44, Willie Dura, kicked the ball into the end zone, the near corner of the end zone. And Mound Bayou will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Hornets will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20 with 5:07 remaining in the third quarter. It's 33 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. Patrick Bell calling signals now. Give goes to the second man through, still on his feet. Finally down there. 31 Roosevelt Appleton on that carry for the Hornets. It'll bring up a second down situation with about 6 yards to go for the first. Flag on the play before the play ever develops. We'll have to wait and get the official ruling on this penalty. Offsides call against Mound Bayou. This one will be working against the Hornets, and it is of the 5-yard variety. So it'll still be second down, but now with about 11 or 12 yards to go for another first. Patrick Bell up under center here. Wants to throw. Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up a third down situation, and still 11 yards to go for another first. We are in the third quarter of play. If you joined us late, it's Calhoun City 33, Mound Bayou 20. Patrick Bell puts 2 wide outs to the near side. I formation backfield, 2-man set. Calling signals. Rolls to his right, wants to throw. Passes in the air. Caught. This is Eugene Weatherspoon on the catch for the Hornets. Substantial pickup. First down, Mound Bayou. Brings the ball up to around their own 44-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10, Mound Bayou. Bell uses the same offensive set. College signals here.
Bell, your quarterback.
Quick pitch goes back to number 31. He's got some running room. This is Roosevelt Appleton on the carry for the Hornets.
47-yard line of the Cats.
Up close to the first down marker.
Cuts down, and Anthony Edwards on the stop. Second down.
Second down is short, less than a yard. Two wideouts on the far side of the field. I formation backfield. Give goes to number 34. He is hit hard there. 51. Michael Havens in on the stop for the Wildcats. It'll be 1st and 10, Mound Bayou. Referee rules his forward progress carried him over the first down marker.
Excellent defensive play, but only needing about a yard or less.
Patrick Bell calling signals now, using no wideouts. Bell straight back to throw. Ball is in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Number 80, Eugene Witherspoon, tried to get a hand on it, could not come down with the reception. So that'll be 2nd down, and again, 10 yards to go for the first.
Mitchell, from up here, Witherspoon looks like he may be about 6'4", 6'5" out there, and he's standing up over all those secondaries out there. And if Bell can get the ball over to him, up over the other guys back there, he's going to be able to catch that ball. He'd like to one-handed that one.
Eugene Witherspoon, outstanding receiver for the Hornets. 2nd and 10. Bell wants to throw. Feeling a little pressure up the middle now. Still with the ball. Across the way. Still on his feet. He might go. Finally dragged down there by number 20, Michael Turner. Fans here felt that Bell had been ran out of bounds across the way on the far sideline. Referee saw it otherwise, and it'll be 1st and 10 here for Mound Bayou.
Sideline, moving on right to the middle of the field.
Working from about the 20-yard line off Calhoun City. Bell up under center now. Give goes number 34 up the middle. He picks up a few yards on the carry.
And there defensively is Michael Haven along with Terrell Evans. Help from William
Thompson on the carry on the previous play.
I don't like this guy's name. I just see this one.
Pollard in the backfield with Thompson. Bale is your quarterback. No flag. Referee.
Official timeout on the play before it ever develops. Clock is again running now with 2:13 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
2nd down and 6.
Patrick Bell wants to throw. Pass is incomplete. Trying to go once again, number 80, Eugene Witherspoon. They'll bring up the 3rd down situation. And again, with 6 or 7 yards to go for the first. Clock stopped with an incomplete pass with 2:06 remaining.
Well, it is now 3rd down, 7.
Bell
Your quarterback.
rolls to his right. He wants to throw. Passes in the air. It's incomplete.
Patrick Bell passed to
Adrian Bell was the intended pass receiver. 5 Patrick Bell led him a little too far. Ball falls incomplete. They'll bring up a 4th down situation. Again, with about the 6 or 7 yards to go for the first. Timeout called by Mound Bayou.
Okay, while we have a timeout in tonight's game, we want to remind you that Beasley's Insurance Agency would like to congratulate Coach Mike Moore and staff, plus the Wildcat football team, on advancing to the district playoff. Beasley's would like to remind the good folks of this area how important insurance is in today's world. Let Charles or Mike Beasley recommend the best possible insurance coverage for your family, whether car, life, home, or auto. Beasley's Insurance Agency, serving Calhoun City and area with reliable, courteous service. That's Beasley's Insurance Agency on the square in Calhoun City. Kelwood Company in Calhoun City would like to commend Coach Moore's staff and the entire Wildcat football team on the 1988 season. They would also like to take this opportunity and wish them the best in the division playoff games. Kelwood and Calhoun City have been a winning team for many years. That's Kelwood Company in Calhoun City, supporting the Calhoun City athletic program.
4th and a long 6 to go for Mound Bayou. They have elected to go for it here. Patrick Bell up under center now. Penalty marker down before the play ever begins. Could be a delay of game call here against the Hornets. Offsides against Mound Bayou. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll still be 4th down with about 11 or 12 yards to go again for a first. Ball's resting around the 23-yard line. Bell up under center now. 2 wide outs on the near side of the field. I formation backfield. Bell rolls to his right. He wants to throw. Passes in the air. It is caught. Gets his Witherspoon on the catch. He is finally dragged down there by number 10, Anthony Edwards. It'll be first down for Mound Bayou. Substantial pickup on the pass play. Be first and 10.
And we have a first down for the Hornets.
Patrick Bell brings his team up, puts 2 wide outs on the near side of the field. I formation backfield. Quick pitch goes number 31, still on his feet. Finds some running room here. Referee has blown the play dead after number 31, Roosevelt Appleton, slipped down. And that's where Mound Bayou would have the ball once again with second down situation. Now with about 11 or 12 to go for the first. Clock is running now, 1:17 remaining in the third quarter.
Bell brings those Hornets to the line of scrimmage.
Mound Bayou using no wideouts this time.
On the defense.
Bell rolls to his left, wants to throw, passes incomplete. Again, trying to go to number 80, Eugene Witherspoon. Ball falls incomplete. Threw it a little high. That'll be third down here with about the long 11 to go for the first. Ball looks to be resting on about the 12-yard line or 13 of Calhoun City. Patrick Bell puts 2 wide in the near side. Quick pitch goes back to Appleton. Trying to turn the corner. Dragged down there. Roosevelt Appleton on that carry for the Hornets. That'll be fourth down here. Well, it looks to be about 7 yards to go for the first. Clock is running now with 29 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Patrick Bell up under center. Long snap count. Bell rolls to his right. Pass in the end zone. Overshot him. Going to go to Adrian Bell. Could not make the connection. So Calhoun City will take over first and 10, going the other way now with 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Okay, the video shop takes great pride in sponsoring this Wildcat playoff game. They take great pride in their business also. Over 1,500 movie titles to select from. Comedy, drama, horror, western, cartoons, and listen to these coming attractions. 3 Men and a Baby, Willa, Colors, Short Circuit Part 2, Arnold Schwarzenegger's new movie, Red Heat, and Tuesdays would be special days at the video shop where any movie, new releases and all, are only 99 cents. Go by and see them at the video shop in Calhoun City.
It looks like Michael Turner with the ball.
Turner on the carry on the previous play. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards on the carry. Be second down. We'll call it 6. At the end of the third quarter of play. It's Calhoun City 33, Mound Bayou 20. Class 2A state playoffs quarterfinals. Coming to you from Wildcat football field here in Calhoun City.
Another sponsor of tonight's playoff game is Cagney's in Calhoun City. Cagney's is located on Highway 9 South in Calhoun City, and they serve a daily buffet each day, Monday through Friday. Or you may go by, take your family out, and just order from the menu. Go by and see Jamie Rutherford and staff at Cagney's in Calhoun City for the best food in this area. The Calhoun City Telephone Company would like to invite you to come by and look at their decorator phones, an ideal gift for that someone in your family for Christmas. Calhoun City Telephone Company, striving to serve you better. And by the way, all the friends at Calhoun City Telephone Company would like to wish the Wildcats the best in tonight's playoff game as well as the rest of the playoff games. Calhoun City Telephone Company, your friends in Calhoun City.
Wildcats come to line, second down and 7 as the fourth quarter is underway.
Calhoun City will start the fourth quarter deep in their own territory, inside their own 15. Second and 7. Fumble on the play. I believe Coffee fell on that fumble. Calhoun City will regain possession. It'll be third down. Still about 7, between 6 and 7 yards to go for the first. 33 Russell Pollard comes into the game offensively for Calhoun City with the play from the sideline.
Quarterback for the Wildcats on third down.
Excuse me, Rob Langston. Coffee give to first man through. It will bring up a fourth down situation. We'll call it 6 yards to go for the first. Punting situation for the Wildcats.
Fourth down for the Wildcats.
31 Roosevelt Appleton. As well as number 34. Thompson back to receive. Good snap back. Kick is away. Brandon Lee, the punter. Ball takes Wildcat bounce. Finally down there by number 10, Anthony Edwards. So, Mound Bayou put the ball in play, first and 10 in Wildcat territory. Ball will be resting around the 42-yard line of Calhoun City. We have 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. We are in the fourth quarter. It's 33 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. And the clock is running. Getting a new ball onto the field as the official stops play before it ever develops. Bell wants to throw, in trouble here, having to scramble around, passes away, it's caught. Number 8, Walton Brown with a catch for the Hornets. It'll be first and 10, Mound Bayou. Ball be resting near the 30-yard line of Calhoun City. Official timeout on the field. As the Calhoun City marching band strikes up a chorus in the background. David, so far we've held the rain off here.
Yes, Mitchell, you know, and the wind's picked up a good bit since the opening kickoff of the game, too. And I believe that's going to is playing a little bit of a factor in the game. But, you know, the way Bale threw that ball just then, that was just like a bullet, man. And, you know, it just about took the shoulder pads off of that guy.
He's an outstanding quarterback, no doubt about it. Scramble with the ball, throw the ball from anywhere on the field. I understand there was a 50% chance of rain in the forecast tonight coming into the game, and it's something like 70 tomorrow.
Definitely right, Mitchell. You know, and I know a lot of people's going to go deer hunting tomorrow, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty nasty day to be out there.
It really will. Lengthy timeout here. Mound Bayou breaks huddle, tries to come to the line of scrimmage, and the referee stops him before they ever make it.
You know, Mitchell, you just talk about deer hunting. We just talk about that. You know, some people's got to work on Saturday.
That's true. Yours truly among those.
Definitely right.
It'll be 1st and 10, Mound Bayou. Are operating from around the 30-yard line of Calhoun City. Bell calling signals here. Rolls to his right. Wants to throw. Pass is incomplete. Trying to go there. Number 80, Eugene Weatherspoon. Penalty marker down. 2 penalty flags on the play. Pass interference call against Calhoun City. Referees discussing Mound Bayou's options with the offensive captains on the field. Yardage is being marked off now against Calhoun City. Will be off the 15-yard variety.
First down and first and 10 about the 15-yard line.
Ball will be resting now on about the 15-yard line of Calhoun City. Bell putting wide man to the near side of the field. 2-man backfield set. Bell still with the ball, scrambling around. Trying to get something out of the play. Finally hit down there by number 20, Michael Turner. It's going to be a loss on that play. It'll be a 2nd down situation now with about 11 yards to go for another first. Ball be resting about the 16-yard line of Calhoun City. Bell puts 2 wide men the far side, working with the I formation backfield. 2-man set, calling signals. Rolls to his right, wants to throw, passes incomplete. Trying to go there to Thompson. Ball falls incomplete. So they bring up the 3rd down here. And again, 11 yards to go for first. 31, Roosevelt Appleton coming into the game offensively for the Hornets. So he brings in the play and replaces Russell Pollard. 3rd and 11, Mound Bayou. 9 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the game. Bell rolls to his right, wants to throw. Passes in the air, incomplete. Number 88, Adrian Bell, was the intended pass receiver. David, I believe that was just a blown pass route that time, I bet.
Definitely was, Mitchell. That's what I was talking about. If Calhoun City if they can break their momentum at Mount Bayou's momentum of passing the ball, you know, they've done proved that they can't run up them up the middle. And I believe that if they can do that, I believe they'll come out victorious tonight.
With the break in the action.
9:08 remaining in the game. 33 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. David, what do you think about the Mississippi State and Tulane game coming up tomorrow?
I don't want to even talk about it. You know, Mississippi State has really disappointed me this year, Mitchell. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I hope Mississippi State comes out on top, but I'm afraid Tulane's probably going to beat them.
I don't know. You know, going to the Egg Bowl here at the end of the year, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, that really could go either way because Ole Miss came out strong, you know, with the big defeat over Alabama in their homecoming game. But they dropped one last week, I believe, to Tennessee. And they lost also to Tulane. So their momentum's on the downslide right now. This game could really go either way.
Well, it's just like every year, you know, Mitchell, Ole Miss and Mississippi State plays. You don't never know who's going to win that ball game because they wait till the end of the year to play that game. And I don't care if one of them is undefeated and the other one hadn't won a game. You know, it could go either way.
4th and 11 here. Mound Bayou is going for it. Bell up under center. Split backfield, 2-man set. Bell wants to throw, rolls to his right. Looking, firing over the middle. Passes incomplete. Trying to hit number 80, Eugene Weatherspoon. And that was good pass coverage that time defensively. Calhoun City will take over from that point. 1st and 10 going the other way here. 8:57 remaining in the game. David, hopefully, if things stay as is, Mound Bayou will be tasting defeat for the first time all year tonight.
It definitely could, Mitchell, you know, but I tell you, Calhoun City needs to keep her heads right here because Mount Bayou still, they going to play some good ball. And I'm sure the coach is going to tell them, you know, while they go in the timeout, get out there and play that ball or you're going to be beat tonight.
Coffee gives off to the first man through. Not much running room that time.
You know, Mitchell, you look at it like this. Mount Bayou they hadn't had anybody to play them this hard this year because it's just like we were talking about a while ago. The closest team to come to them was 25 points, and they hadn't been behind their time this year in a game.
That was 34 Roger Westmoreland on the carry on the previous play. Picked up maybe a half yard. We'll call it second down and 9. Coffee brings his team up, puts wideouts left and right. Two-man backfield set, calling signals here. Coffee drops back, wants to throw. Ball is in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Number 44, Willie Durrell, was the intended pass receiver. So that'll bring up a third down here. And again, 9 yards to go for a first. Rob Langston coming into the game offensively for the Wildcats as he brings in the play from a sideline, and Wayne Coffey immediately calls timeout. It's 33 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou, 8:13 remaining to be played in the game. David, how are you Chicago Bears faring as of late?
Well, Mitchell, you know, I haven't got to see them the last couple of weekends because of hunting season and all, but as far as I know, they're still ahead in the league in their division. I believe they're like 8-2 or 9-2 or something like that. You know who's really impressed me this year was has been the New England Patriots with Doug Flutie at quarterback, and I think the Bears made a bad mistake whenever they traded him.
I agree. New Orleans Saints, my favorite team, came away with a big win last Sunday over the Los Angeles Rams at Anaheim Stadium. And I think they were going into that game with a 2-game losing streak. They lost 2 games previous before that. But that's bound to be momentum builder for them coming down the stretch of the season.
Definitely is. They are. Is the LA Rams ahead of them in the division now? Or?
Saints lead the Rams by 1 game.
Yeah, okay.
Closely followed by the San Francisco 49ers. Coffee, give off to Westmoreland. Trying to turn the corner, still on his feet. He may go now. Plenty of running room in front of him. He's got 1 man coming across the field. 1 man to beat. Finally knocked down there. Great run. 34, Roger Westmoreland for the Wildcats. He was finally tackled by number 88, Adrian Bell. Bell had the angle on him going across field. Well, I do believe 34, Roger Westmoreland would have went the distance.
Mitchell, you know Westmoreland, that son gun, he just ducked his head and run over that poor boy down there, and that boy's going off the field now. He's hurting.
That's a good point. Adrian Bell, the defensive player on the tackle, shaking up. He doesn't go off the field on his own power. He's sitting down now. He's hurting. Roger Westmoreland going to the end zone. 1st and 10, Calhoun City. Coffee up under center. Give goes to Michael Turner. Spinning off would-be tackler. Still going. Great run that time by number 20, Michael Turner. They got for about 7 yards. 2nd down, 3 for the Wildcats.
Mitchell, I believe Associated Press and everything is really haven't looked at the Wildcats this year. Calhoun City, they lost 1 game against Bruce, but you know, that's always a rivalry, just like Mississippi State and Ole Miss. You don't never know who's going to win that game. And Calhoun City should have really won that game at the first of the year because of just a few mistakes, and that's the reason they lost that one.
2nd 3 here for the Wildcats. Coffee, quarterback sneak. Not much running room that time for Wayne Coffee. Clock showed 7:02 remaining, and the clock is running. It's 33 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. 28 Bruce Coffee coming into the game offensively for the Wildcats. He brings in the play from the sideline. David, I believe the Wildcats can score here. That might put it away. I wouldn't be safe to say that it will, but it'll put a lot of distance between them here.
It would, really, you know, and that'd bring Mount Bayou down a lot.
Give goes the first man through. He didn't need much. He did get the first. First down, Calhoun City. Fans are live here. First and goal to go for Calhoun City.
You know, right here, Coach Moore, he needs to tell these guys, say, look, now, whatever you do, hold on to that ball and let's move it on down a little bit further and try to score. And if we can't score, you know, we'll get back and we'll play some defense, but we're going to go for it all the way here.
Coffee breaks, Huddle comes up, puts a wide man to the near side of the field. Two-man backfield set. Coffee is snowed under. That tackle was made. Number 54, James Collins. It'll be a loss on the play.
Another Hornet. Second down and goal. All appears to be about
Clock is running now with 5:54 remaining in the game. Number 28, Bruce Coffee, coming into the game with the play for the Wildcats.
So I believe this is the first time we're really going to see what Mount Bayou's got on the goal line as of, you know, tonight. I don't believe that Calhoun City's been down this close to the goal line and scored.
Second down, goal to go. Coffee wants to throw under pressure now. Still on his feet. Passes away. It's going to be intercepted. There's number 88, Adrian Bell, with a pickoff for the Hornets. So this drive fails for the Wildcats. Mount Bayou will put the ball in play. First and 10 going the other way now. Deep in their own territory. Ball will be resting on about the 5 or 6 yard line. They're on 5.
Case like that, what Coffee should have done and what he did is two different things. But, you know, if it had held that ball and ran it, try to run on the outside out here, you know, they'd still have the ball now.
Let's go!
Pass is incomplete. Number 80, Eugene Weatherspoon, was the intended pass receiver. That bring up a second down, and again, 10 yards to go for the first.
Second and 10.
Hornets making double substitution here to bring in 2 fresh players from the sideline with the play. Bell puts the wide outs left and right. Drops straight back to throw. Airs it out. Overshot him. Adrian Bell was the intended pass receiver. Ball falls incomplete. That'll bring up the third down situation. And again, 10 yards to go for the Hornets.
Third and 10 for the Hornets.
Patrick Bell calling signals, rolls to his left, wants to throw across field, ball's intercepted. Touchdown, Wildcats. That was number 44, Willie Durr. Durr came out of nowhere, picked off the ball, and waltzed in for 6 more. David, that could easily be the biggest play of this game.
Definitely could, Mitchell. You know, that's going to Mount Bayou right now. They're saying, well, boys, you know, this looks like it's it.
39 Calhoun City, 20 Mount Bayou. 4:59 remaining in the game. On to attempt the extra point will be 23 Corey Vance. Number 12 Brandon Lee with the hold. Snap is down, kick is up, and it's good. That'll be an even 40 for Calhoun City. 20 Mount Bayou. We are in the 4th quarter of play. 4:59 remaining. 44, Willie Dura will be kicking off for the Wildcats. Back deep to receive for the Hornets will be number 8, Walter Brown, as well as number 31, Roosevelt Appleton.
Mitchell, tonight Calhoun City is really showing what they're made of, and if they can win this game, I believe they can beat anybody.
I agree. Dura puts his foot in it. This will come down to 31, Appleton on the return. Going up the middle, he falls down. Snowed under by a host of Wildcat defenders. We have an injured Hornet on the field. Looks like it's number 53. We don't have a listing for a 53 in our roster here. He's off the field now. We 1st and 10, Mound Bayou. Operating from around their own 20. Bell wants to throw. Under pressure now. Airs it out. This is a long pass. Overshot him. Trying to go to number 88, Adrian Bell. Incomplete.
You know, Mitchell, that Bell, even though he's not completing these passes, he sure has got a good arm on him.
He's been airing that thing out all night long. 2nd 10 now for Mound Bayou.
Another thing too, Mitchell, you know, Calhoun City's done got Mount Bayou frustrated now, and they going for anything they can, and we could very well see another interception here.
Very well could be. Mound Bayou down by 20. It's Calhoun City 40, Mound Bayou 20. Bell gets the first man through. His snowed under there. Nowhere to go. Fans are really into this game here. That was 33, Russell Pollard on the carry on the previous play for the Hornets. It's going to be 3rd down here and about 12 yards to go for number 1st. Bell wants to throw. Ball is in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Almost intercepted that time. By number 28, Bruce Coffey, I believe. It'll be 4th down here and a long 11 to go for the Hornets. Funny situation for Mound Bayou. 3:47 remaining in the game. Mound Bayou is elected to go for it here. Down by 20. Bell wants to throw. Sets up, fires over the middle, pass is caught. This is Eugene Weatherspoon. He's up near the 1st down marker. Be very close here. I believe he got it though. We'll have to wait and see. 1st down, Mound Bayou. Hornets still alive, David.
Definitely are, Mitchell. You know, 3 minutes and 38 seconds. Anything can happen in a ball game, you know as well as I do.
Bell drops straight back in the pocket to throw under pressure here. Scrambling around, coming in near side. Airs it out. Ball is in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to go again to number 80, Eugene Weatherspoon. Off his fingertips that time. 2nd 10, Mound Bayou.
You know, Mitchell, Bell's back there. He's throwing that ball, but you know he's not just throwing that ball without anybody hitting him, because they knocking his tail off back there in that backfield, and I know he's hurting by now.
He's really felt the heat all night long from the Calhoun City defensive rush.
Definitely have. You know, Jeff Gray and that Havens boy out there, they rushed him hard, and they putting real good pressure on him.
2nd 10 here. Bell wants to throw. Pass is caught. This is Appleton. He is nailed. And number 44, Willie Durrell. That's going to be a loss on that play. Third down now. We'll call it about 11 to 12 to go for the 1st.
With 3:01 on the clock. 3rd down.
Bell up under center. Flag on the play. The official stops it before it ever develops. Possibly some delay of game call here. Offsides against Calhoun City. That'll be 5 yards marched off against Calhoun City. And it'll still be 3rd down here for Mound Bayou. They'll have about, we'll call it 7 yards to go for the first. Operating from their own 37-yard line. Bell up under center here. Still with the ball. He's going to be hit. Ball is loose. Referee rules that Mound Bayou will still have possession as Patrick Bell dropped back to throw. Cocked back his arm. Defensive player coming from this blind side. I believe that was number 66, William Pittman, applying the pressure that time to Bell. That'll be a 4th down situation with about 6 yards to go for the first. Referee is having a conference here out on the field. Delay in the game due to a conference by the referees. Mound Bayou goes back to their offensive huddle. Calhoun City defense set with 2:24 remaining in the game. Again, it's 40 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. Bell drops back to throw. Has all day to throw. Ball is incomplete. Trying to go to Witherspoon once again. Good coverage in the defensive secondary that time by the Wildcats. We're seeing Anthony Edwards broke up that pass. 4th down. And again, about what looks to be about 6 yards to go for the first.
Looks like 4th and about 6 or 7 yards.
Anthony Riley comes into the game offensively for Mound Bayou with the play from the sideline. Bell brings his team up, puts 2 wide outs to the far side of the field, 1 to the near side. Penalty marker down. We'll see what this one's all about. Offsides against Mound Bayou this time. That'll march the ball back 5 yards, where it will still be 4th down. With now about 10 or 11 to go for the first. Ball be resting on their own 34-yard line. Bell wants to throw. Has all day long, airs it out. Pass is caught. There's number 82 on the catch. Riley, 1st and 10, Mound Bayou. They earned enough yardage on the pass play to give themselves another 1st down. Bell breaks huddle, brings his team up. Clock is running now with 2:09 remaining in the game. Bell rolls back, wants to throw, passes in the air. He really aired it out, overshot everybody. Pass was intended for number 8, Walter Brown. Falls incomplete. That'll be the 2nd down now. Again with 10 yards to go for the first. Mound Bayou will be operating from Wildcat territory on about between the 44 and 45-yard line. Bell puts a wide out to the far side of the field. Two-man backfield set. Wants to throw. Incomplete. Trying to go to Witherspoon. There'll be a third down again, 10 yards to go for the first.
Back up, Hunter!
1:53 remaining in the game. It's Calhoun City 40, Mound Bayou 20. State 2A quarterfinal playoff game. Bell setting up his offense here. Timeout call by Mound Bayou. We have 1:53 remaining now. 40 Calhoun City, 20 Mound Bayou. Hey, we've seen that penalty flag being thrown here on several occasions late in the game.
You definitely have, Mitchell. You know, just like I said, Calhoun City's done got Mount Bayou frustrated, and they just don't know what to do. They've never been in this position this year, and after tonight, they know, you know, that Calhoun City is the best.
No question about that. All the pre-game hoopla I've heard before the game, that Mound Bayou will probably have a good chance of running away with Calhoun City tonight. Didn't turn out that way at all.
You know, everybody was anticipating this game that Mount Bayou was going to beat Calhoun City with no doubt about it. But Calhoun City's come out here really as the underdogs and showed really what they're made of.
Third down situation here with 10 yards to go for Mound Bayou. Ball is resting in Wildcat territory about the 44-yard line. Bell calling signals now for the Hornets. Wants to throw, sets up, airs it out. Pass again, it's going to be overthrown. Trying to go there to Roosevelt Appleton, overshot him. So that'll bring up the fourth down, and again, 10 yards to go for first. David, this clock sure is slow about ticking with all these incomplete passes.
It definitely is, Mitchell. Incomplete passes and the timeouts and all these penalties and everything right here in the last few minutes. Seems like it takes eternity for this game to ever get over with. And I can understand, you know, Mount Bayou want to come out as victorious, but, you know, 40-20, what can you do? And with a minute and 45 seconds left in the game.
Absolutely. Official stop the play before it ever develops. Timeout call this time by Calhoun City. If things stay as is, Wildcats will defeat Mound Bayou 40-20, and they will advance to the semifinal 2A playoff game. Back to action now. Mound Bayou. It'll be fourth down and 10. Bell rolls back, wants to throw. Pass is caught. And he is hit down well shy of the first down marker. That was number 80, Eugene Witherspoon, on the catch for the Hornets. So Calhoun City once again will take over 1st and 10 now. Their ball will be resting around their own 42-yard line with 1:37 left in the ball game. Wildcat offensive unit comes on, as do the defensive unit of the Hornets. Coffee calling signals here. Give goes to the first man through. I believe it was Michael Turner. He twists, turns for 3, maybe 4 yards on the carry. It'll be a second down situation now with about 5 yards to go now. There's a 5-yard pickup on the previous run by Turner. Good run, Michael Turner. 33 Rob Langston coming into the game offensively with the play from the sideline.
We congratulate these teams on a fine game tonight. The consistency of the booth is too bad there could not be 2 winners. Both teams have...
Coffee puts the wide outs left and right. 2-man backfield set. Give goes to the first man through. Picks up 3 or 4 yards on that carry. I believe there was number 22, Kevin Langford, on the carry. Let's remember a 3rd down situation. Maybe 2 yards to go for 1st. Ball is resting around the midfield stripe. Almost right on the 50-yard line. Wildcat players on the field celebrating. The game is over. Calhoun City has defeated Mountain Bayou by a score of 40-20 in quarterfinal play here at Wildcat football field. We'll be right back momentarily with some unofficial total game statistics. Before we do, here's Ann.
We again would like to thank the sponsors of tonight's playoff game against Mount Bayou: Sonic Drive-In in Calhoun City, Co-op, Calhoun City Co-op or Calhoun County Co-op, Beasley's Insurance Agency, Ball Building Supply, Cagney's, Calhoun County Bank, Napa Auto Parts, Chandler's Drug Store, the Video Shop, Kelwood Company, and Calhoun City Telephone Company, and also Bruce TV Service in Bruce. We'd like to thank every one of these sponsors for being a part of tonight's game.
Some unofficial total game statistics as being kept by David Barnett, a statistician for the evening. First, for the Mountain Bayou JFK Hornets, Patrick Bell had a total of 41 pass attempts. He had 15 completions. He threw 2 interceptions. As a team, the Hornets fumbled the ball twice and they lost it on each occasion. Bell, the punter for the Hornets, had 2 punts for 25 yards and 35 yards. Defensively now for Mountain Bayou, Bell had 1 interception. 2 sets of Bells. One Bell had 1 interception, the other had 1 interception. How the scoring came about for the Hornets: Bell on a 1-yard TD run. Bell again from 1 yard away scored. Thompson on a 10-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion. Bell to Weatherspoon was good. And that rounds out the scoring for Mountain Bayou. Come out with a total 20 points. Now looking at the Calhoun City Wildcats, quarterback Wayne Coffey had 7 pass attempts. He had 3 completions. He had a total of 2 interceptions. 3-1 touchdown pass. As a team, the Wildcats fumbled the ball 1 time, did not lose at that time. Brandon Lee, the punter for the Wildcats, had 3 punts for 35, 43, and 30 yards. Corey Vance, the kicker for the Wildcats, had 5 extra point attempts, and he was good with 2. Defensively now for Calhoun City, Pittman had a fumble recovery, as did Langford. Edwards had 1 interception. Dora with 1 interception, and he scored a touchdown on that interception. How the scoring came about for the Wildcats: Wayne Coffey had a touchdown, excuse me, on a 40-yard run. Westmoreland had a TD from 60 yards away. 2-point conversion. Vance Fedora was good. Westmoreland, a 15-yard touchdown run. That was all in the first half of play. The second half, Coffee to Edwards, 33 yards from touchdown. Turner, 35 yards away, had a score. And Dora intercepted the pass and trotted in from 3 yards away, totaling out the scoring for Calhoun City. Final score once again, Calhoun City 40. Mound Bayou 20. Wind's about to carry us off here. David, any thoughts now about the game as a whole?
You know, Mitchell, just like I said, I came here last week and I watched Calhoun City play Hamilton. And Calhoun City played here tonight just like it did last weekend. And, you know, if Calhoun City can play like this all the way through the state playoffs, I don't believe there's anybody that can beat them. And that includes Oklahoma. If Oklahoma win tonight, you know, I don't believe Oklahoma could stay on the field with Calhoun City tonight. And Mount Bayou, they played a real good game tonight, you know, but here tonight, Calhoun City just showed who was the better team.
I couldn't agree more. Calhoun City advancing tonight to the semifinal state playoff game to be played either against Oklahoma or Baldwin, I believe, and that game was played tonight. So that's just about going to wrap things up here from Calhoun City football field. For David Barnett, Ann Morgan, Freddie Lindsay, William Morgan, and my wife, Joy Johnson, I'm Mitchell Johnson saying so long for now.
You've been watching a W07BN Channel 7 TV sports presentation from the TV7 studios.
We're talking with Wayne Coffey, one of the Calhoun City Wildcat football players. Wayne, your age and the position you play and the grade you're in.
I'm a 11th grader, and I'm
Position?
Quarterback.
Quarterback. Okay, how long have you been playing football, Wayne?
Since the 7th grade.
Okay, Wayne, let's talk a little bit about tomorrow night's game. Are you looking forward to Mound Bayou?
Yes, ma'am.
You think you're going to beat them?
Yeah, we got a good chance. We're going to get 100%.
Okay, then. Do you look forward? Do you think Calhoun City will go all the way in this playoff division?
Yeah, we win tomorrow night. I believe we can take it off.
You believe tomorrow night will be the turning point. It'll tell the story.
We do.
Okay. You also play basketball, don't you, Wayne?
Yeah, I play point guard.
Well, I tell you what, you're just an all-around athlete, and we wish you the best in tomorrow night's game against Mound Bayou.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking with us. We're talking with Willie Dura. Willie, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
What position do you play?
Tight end and linebacker.
Okay, you've come a long way in the playoffs here for Calhoun City. Did you ever expect you'd go this far this year?
Yeah, we expected we'd do pretty well. We had a good team. It just a matter of getting together and playing ball.
You defeated Hamilton last Friday night to move just a little bit closer to that division title. You'll meet Mound Bayou tomorrow night. How do you feel about this team? We hear a lot about them. How do you feel personally about playing them?
We looking forward to playing them. We're real excited about it, and we're just looking forward to playing ball.
Do you think your chances for beating them will be good?
Yeah, I think we got a pretty good chance to beat them if we play ball.
If you play ball. Well, we appreciate you talking with us. Thank you a lot, Willie. We're talking with Jeff Gray now of the Calhoun City Wildcats. Jeff, what position do you play?
Offensive tackle and defensive end.
All right, and you're a senior this year, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
No better way to wind up this senior year than with a division championship right here on Calhoun City Wildcat football team. How do you feel your outlook for the rest of the playoffs? I know if you defeat Mound Bayou tomorrow night, you'll face either Oklahoma or Baldwin the next Friday night, and if you defeat them, you'll go on to play for the title. Your hardest game, it looks like, will be tomorrow night's Mound Bayou game. How do you feel about this game?
Well, I feel like our defense is going to play a big role tomorrow. If we can play good on defense, I think we can come out on top. We just have to play tough.
Okay, well, I hear that your defense is very good this year. It's outstanding. So you feel it's going to take all you've got to be able to defeat Mound Bayou tomorrow night?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we appreciate you talking with us. And as a senior, we wish you the best in this game.
Well, thank you.
We're talking with Brandon Lee. Brandon, what year are you in high school?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. We're talking with the seniors about this being a highlight, I guess, of your football career to be in the playoffs. And this is first time in a long time, I understand, for Calhoun City to be in the division playoffs. Tomorrow night you face one of the toughest teams, I understand, in this playoff, and that's Mound Bayou. Do you feel that you're ready as a team for this game?
Yes, ma'am. We started out, we knew Friday night after the ball game we were going to face them. And you know, like Coach says, to do whatever it takes. He had to go all over South Mississippi looking for films and everything. We've been looking at them all week, so we feel like if we can stop certain sets, we're gonna come out on top.
You feel that viewing all these films and the way Mound Bayou plays has prepared you to face them tomorrow night?
Yes, ma'am. When they come out in a certain set, we can kind of tell which way they're going to run or what they're going to do, so we've been picking up on stuff like that.
Well, I just have to ask you, as well as you viewing their films, have they been viewing your films also?
I figured to have Hamilton. I figure Hamilton sent them to theirs because they run a draw play pretty well, and Hamilton run it pretty well on us. So I figured he sent it down there as soon as the ball game was over with, probably.
Well, from what we hear, and we've been around town all day, everybody is anticipating this game tomorrow night. It looks like there's going to be a tremendous crowd on hand to wish Calhoun City the best in this game. Before we go, what position do you play?
I play defensive back, and I'm punter. I play punter.
Well, we wish you the best in tomorrow night's game as well as the entire team.
Okay, thank you.
We're talking with Chuck Brazier, another member of the Wildcat team. Chuck, what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
A senior. What position do you play?
Offensive guard.
Chuck, how do you feel about tomorrow night's game?
Well, I think if we can hold them defensively and keep them from scoring a lot of points, we stand a good chance. Offensively, I feel like we're going to be able to move the ball on them pretty well. But the key is to the defense to be able to hold them, keep them from scoring a lot of points.
How did you feel about last week's game?
It was a real emotional win for us. I think we were all kind of nervous and unsure about our playoff standing. And I think we proved ourselves that we're really a good team and that we were, capable of winning the state championship.
I've been following most of the write-ups in the area newspapers, and they say that Calhoun City and Mound Bayou will be pretty evenly matched tomorrow night, even though a lot of people feel Mound Bayou is a very tough team. But you feel your chances, if you pull together as a team, that you can defeat them.
Yes, ma'am.
And go on for the division title.
Yes, ma'am, most definitely.
Well, I wish you the best in tomorrow night's game. As a senior, I know you'd like to bring that trophy back home to Calhoun City before you leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're talking with Roger Westmoreland now. Roger, what grade are you in at Calhoun City?
I'm a junior.
What position do you play on the football team?
Offensive running back.
How did you feel, Roger, when you defeated Hamilton last week? What were your feelings?
Well, we've came a long way, and I knew from the point that we was going to beat them when we came out. Everybody was fired up and everything, we really want the game, and so we went out there and did it.
How do you feel about tomorrow night's game you'll be facing? Do you feel a more difficult team?
Well, they're a good ball club, like Coach Mo said and everything, but I believe we've came a long way and everything, and we're going to be the #1 team to beat.
Well, I believe that also. We wish for you the best tomorrow night in tomorrow night's game. We appreciate you talking with us today.
Thank you, man.
Okay, your name?
Bruce Coffey.
All right, Bruce, what grade are you in?
11th.
11th grade. Now, your brother plays. I just interviewed him, I believe, right? How does it feel to play on a team with your brother?
It's not too don't feel too good, but I like it.
Do you feel you're competing against him a lot?
Yeah.
That makes for a good football team. And what position do you play?
I play flanker.
Okay, how do you feel about tomorrow night's game with Mound Bayou, knowing that, from what we understand, they're one of the toughest teams, or the #1 team in this division? How do you feel Calhoun City can stand up against them?
Well, they have good backs and good receivers, and we just think this is our most important game, and we got to stop their passing, and we can do that. I believe we can win the game.
Do you feel you're prepared after viewing all the different films and plays that Mound Bayou that they have and they use? Do you feel that you're able to do that?
Yeah, we went over all these sets and stuff, kind of routes they run, and done got pretty used to it. I think we go cover it real well.
All right. Anthony, is that right? And what grade are you in?
11.
And what position do you play?
I split in and cornerback defense.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about how you felt after winning and defeating Hamilton last year to advance on to this step in the playoffs.
I feel good. I think we beat Mount Bayou tomorrow. We can go all the way.
In other words, as everyone else has said, Mound Bayou seems to be the most difficult team that you will face in the playoffs.
They don't think we can beat them, but we got something to prove tomorrow.
You think you can then?
I think we can.
Well, you know what? I believe you can, too. I believe that you'll get out there and you'll defeat Mound Bayou. And as you said, I believe you'll go all the way. We wish you the best in tomorrow night's game. Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you.
We're talking with Michael Turner, another member of the Wildcat football team. Michael, what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
You are a senior. Gosh, this must be a highlight for you to be able to play in the playoffs with Calhoun City football team.
It's fine. It is. It's, I don't know what to say. It's just like a dream come true. So,
How do you feel about tomorrow night's game, knowing the team you're going to face?
Well, I feel like we can kind of stop the passing game, play great defense against them. I believe we'll win the football game, Put some points on the board, too.
You think you can go all the way?
I believe so if we get past tomorrow night.
Okay. Would you have to say, how many years have you been playing football? Let me ask you that.
Ever since 8th grade, really.
8th grade. Then this has to be a highlight for you to be able to be in the division playoff.
Yes,
Well, we look forward to the game tomorrow night, and I know there will be a big crowd on hand to stand behind Calhoun City in tomorrow night's playoff, and we appreciate you talking with us.
Okay, then.
Thank you, Michael.
We're talking to some of the players about the game that they played this past Friday night in Calhoun City.
Again, we'd like to encourage everyone in the Bruce, Vardaman, and Calhoun City area to come out and support the Calhoun City Wildcats tomorrow night in their second round of playoffs against Mound Bayou. This is a very important game, as you've heard the players express, one of the most difficult they'll face in the playoffs. And we encourage everybody to come out, make it a county-wide effort by supporting Calhoun City Wildcats tomorrow night at 7:30 right here at Calhoun City High School football field for the game with Calhoun City and Mound Bayou. This is Ann Morgan for News 7 at Calhoun City.